And there we are. As soon as you're done Snapchatting, we're going to start the show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Stone's Live Poker. My name is Veronica Brill. With me is JFK Stone.
Hello.
He's actually the boss. And who am I?
I'm not the boss of you, though. No one's the boss of you.
It is I who have nothing.
No
you
one.
try to be the boss of me. I feel like you're way up here. And I'm like...
Where should I be?
Just get in with me.
Well, last time I got close to you, you got whipped cream all over this.
It's called whipped cream. Whipped cream.
Veronica Brill, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, and this is why people are here, actually.
Hold my hair.
Oh, I thought she was serious. Seat 7, Aaron B. in the game, just got back from the Czech Republic, and he was playing at WSOPCE. Is that what it is?
Okay.
That one? And he said that he had at least 12 players walk up to him, recognize not only him, but the bear hat. We'll tell you the story later from the live stream, and asked about you. Woo! They wanted to know what is up with the angry Pollock, and here she is.
Here I am. I'm here in true form. I'm transparent. Ask me anything.
What's true form mean? And
that means this is just
like
me.
See through you?
That means like it's figurative. It's not literal. You're still learning those things.
Just a baby.
By the way, BTW, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday is not only the Quantum Poker Tournament. Can I have one?
That was my last one. You want this one?
No, it's fine.
Here, it's pre-chewed. No.
But also a very special Veronica and Friends, an 8-16 Veronica and Friends.
God.
Omaha 8 or better.
Excited for this one.
So good.
Like we're doing 8-16 high-low.
Yeah.
No
kill.
No kill. Okay.
So it's gonna be a nice game. It's not gonna get too crazy, but it's also not so small that it's boring.
Double the cards, double the wine,
double the
fun. Oh, chips.
That too.
Yeah, fun
double
too.
the fun. I actually have. It's gonna be half ladies, half men, so it's gonna be a good game.
Ooh, I like the ratio.
What's up to Waprime? What's up to Rick and Barstow? Welcome to the chat. There I am. Oh, look at that!
That's you.
8-16, Omaha 8.
It looks just like you. Remember, there was one of these that kind of looked like lawn, but this one is better. It looks like you.
I was holding it in my hands, and it disappeared. Just like all the love I've ever had in my life. Okay, let's get down to the table and introduce the players. In seat 1, the Crusher, that is known as Harlan. And
look at that picture.
Tonight, that's a $30,000 pot. Tonight we have a 5-5, ladies and gentlemen. 5-5, unlimited Holdem. At Stone's Live Poker. You all know Harlan. What more of an introduction do we need? C2, they haven't given me a list, so I'm going off
Asa?
of Asa. What is up, Asa?
Asa?
Welcome to the game.
It could be either.
ASA.
I like how forward and backwards is the same name.
Seat 3, Triple D. Great guy. Great limit Hold'em player.
He plays Omaha too. Is he in your game on Wednesday?
He is not.
Okay.
He played 08 with me last night because I crushed 08 like you read about.
Now you say triple D because there's 3 Ds, but shouldn't it be triple spelled out and then a D?
No, only silly people would do something like that.
I like it when we get laughter from behind the wall. That's always fun.
Seat 4, we have a gentleman. He's Dave C. He's trying to be serious. What makes it funny for me when people put their last initial is like there's no other Daves, Mabes. I don't know.
There's a Dave on the table. There's another Dave.
Oh, okay, for the first time.
For the first time ever,
they'll use their last initial, and there won't be another one.
Dave's a very common name, and actually, Dave has a great clip now, almost as big a pot as the Harlan pot, where he picked up that flush draw with Jack 3. It's becoming a famous hand on YouTube.
I like being famous on YouTube. C5.
That's different. That's
Ryan J. Well, yeah. That's for whipped cream. Not with you, though. That was another time. Let's not talk about it.
In the past. Let's move on.
I've moved forward from that event.
Yeah.
So C5, Ryan J. I enjoy him in the game. I think he gave a lot of action last time I saw him.
He is. He's an action player for sure.
Seat 6, there are chips, but no human being. Oh, Peter,
salad eater. And we want to put a bet. 8 o'clock over under on his salad. 7:45. I feel like 7:45 is a better line.
I will take the over on 7:45.
Over on 7, and that's 7:45 stream time.
No,
not real time. Real time.
Real time.
Oh. Okay.
I think it's easier than betting on the past.
So we're talking like when we see it actually out there. So when it comes up on the stream, it's like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Right. But we're just gonna do our time.
And I have the over.
It's so hard betting on the past. I feel like.
We'll just say you bet when it shows up on the screen. That's the time.
All right. So there was a man that was pummeled by a bear, and the top of his head got ripped off. It's Aaron.
He got the hat back, though.
He got the hat back off the rim, and the story goes on. The hair is actually a part of the hat, if anyone wants to know. And
that's
seat 8.
his real hair.
David O.
See, there's another Dave. Yeah.
My bad.
You should have introduced the whole
David
table
O and
before you
David
said
C.
that. Yeah.
My bad.
It's Dave and David, but
Dave and David. They're both freaking Davids. Okay.
There's a lot of
and let's go to seat 9. Seat 9. Let's get the cards
Jackpot.
in there. JP.
Yep.
Seat 9.
Cool. We got a hand.
Gambling is taking place, ladies and gentlemen. Wattbry says, V, your show is full on Wednesday. Yes, it is. Racing Guy.
Of course. How are you going to get in last minute?
Yeah, you can't. Wattbry, you can't get in last minute.
These things are full weeks in advance, especially Veronica's game. I mean, you see all the wine?
I actually fill up.
Easy. This is a family show. This is a family show.
Pretty much right away. So we've got a limp pot.
Triple D and Dave C. Ryan J's in there with the hand. A couple small cards. Look at that Triple D flopping 2 pair.
Did I say hello to Racing Guy 89333? Saying hello, I can't remember.
Everyone in the chat room, we do appreciate you being here. We got some exciting changes coming up for Stones Live beginning of the year. Maybe we should talk about those a little later in the show when there's some more people, but you guys are going to love it.
Do they involve replacing me?
No, actually, they involve a new format with you.
With me?
With you.
I'm excited.
The After Dark segment.
Oh, good God. Yes, you do not want to give me that microphone.
It.
I've been asking for an After Dark segment for a while.
Check this out. Look what just happened here. Triple D flops 2 pair, and when he gets counterfeited, Ryan with a slightly better 6. This is kind of a disgusting counterfeit right here. Ryan actually pulls ahead here. But you see, not by much. A chop is the most likely outcome here.
Oh, did we get Brill speakers back?
Well,
are those yours?
I brought my own. I came prepared.
Okay. So I'll bring mine next time.
I am going to order 10 sets of headphones because none of the commentators seem to want to bring their own, and we're just going to tag everyone with their names.
We're broke. Because I
think we're just forgetful.
We're all,
I think it's all the
degenerate gamblers.
Degenerate gamblers almost always carry headphones with them. Because you see them at the table.
Because we sold them at the pawn shop.
The poker player's kit is sunglasses, headphones, and off-world joint, right?
No, I don't do the last part. Ryan J bumps it up to 305.
Tough spot for Triple D.
Isn't giving Triple D credit for a 7. Probably a flush draw.
Yeah, rightfully so.
I think a flush draw he thinks maybe will still call here.
Positive Sean just jumps into the chat room. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you there. Positive Sean was in the booth with me last Wednesday. He is from the Armstrong and Getty show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What's up, Positive Sean? I think
Triple D, let's it go.
Yeah.
Good fold.
He can't beat a 7. He probably, maybe behind, well, he's not behind a flush draw, but pretty much he's only beating a flush draw right now.
Yeah.
So, good fold by Triple D.
I mean, good bet, good fold. Unfortunate turn card for Triple D. Or for DDD, however you want to say it.
I think maybe could have been a smaller raise on the turn.
Do you think there might have been
to get some value out of a flush draw? Flush draw doesn't have a lot of equity there. You want to keep the flush draw in,
especially on a paired board, right?
If someone has a 7, they're gonna bump it up anyway, and you have to hate it and fold it.
Yeah, drop it like it's hot, right?
Drop it like it's 1992 and you're wearing something sexy.
Shake it like a
Shake it like it's your moneymaker.
Oh, that was going somewhere else.
I hate college show 9 says I don't understand the raise. I think the raise is okay if you think that your opponent's a little sticky and will stick around with a flush draw. But pretty much, yeah, if you get re-raised there, you hate it and fold.
Harlan with the real hand, he goes up to 30 here and gets action immediately from Asa with pocket 9s. Davis coming along with king 9, he's dominated on both ends.
Flop is 5-5-3.
Not a bad flop for 9s.
It isn't a bad flop for 9s. Is Harlan going to continue though? Harlan ran bad on our last stream, and I feel like maybe some of the wind is out of his sails.
No.
But
Negative.
then again, prove me wrong.
Negative.
Challenge accepted.
Harlan never runs out of wind for his sails, okay?
He was a little. not feeling that. So it's a $100 pot. He bets 40. So less than half pot bet size.
Just a
bet.
call.
Okay.
David should be going away. And refresh right here.
You don't tell me what to do.
You're
Look
right.
what you did.
You're right. I'm sorry, I didn't do anything. Look, it's gonna work now. See?
Stop making stuff work. Are you in IT?
Used to be. Now I have a real job.
That sounds like you went through hell.
Oh no, it was wonderful.
So check on the turn.
Yeah, check. All right, so Asa fills up here. It's going to be hard for Harlan to continue unless he really can convince himself Ace High is good. I don't think he can.
So the thing with Asa now is, if Harlan had a queen, he probably would have led turn, led river, maybe. What's Harlan going to?
Oh, he calls.
Wow, Harlan
Instant
calls.
Call. So Harlan gets a little sticky there. Okay, so let me ask you this, as a poker professional. I know you like 4 cards, not 2, but on the flop.
Who are you talking to?
Do you like the setup?
I'm a degenerate. I'm not a professional.
You're in Jake's chair, so
okay.
Jake's aura went to you.
Jake's also a degenerate. I just want to clarify.
So on that flop, Harlan bets 40 ace of calls, right? Shouldn't Harlan be giving up at that point with nothing? He fired on flop. I understand the continuation on the turn should be good, but don't you give ace a credit for a pair at that point?
So it's one of those boards that it's hit or miss. They're either crushing you or they have nothing, and the fact that he's sticking around probably means he has at least a pair.
So ace king on a paired board, he's like thinking, I'm probably good.
Or
No
he's
pair.
thinking he's chopping. He's calling a chop. You know that his ace was good. I don't know. I hate calling 209. It's great value there. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think Harlan was going to call that.
What was the bet on the river was what? Like 60? I missed that river bet. I just saw the chips
Yeah, I
going
missed the
quick.
river bet too.
Look at aces in the pocket pair seat.
I like pocket pair seats. Flop is ace 9-3. Triple D hits top pair. So does Dave C. We'll see what happens here in this family-sized pot. Triple D now leads. Got checked too.
This wasn't a bomb pot, was it?
No, I don't think so. Bomb pots tend to be bigger.
6 players in it though.
You know,
Wow.
Duck Poke put out a survey, and most people didn't know what bomb pots were.
Clearly they were not Stone's live viewers.
That's
we've been
crazy.
doing bomb pots since we were babies. Since our commentator booth looked like we were broadcasting from Wayne and Garth's dungeon.
He's talking about the potty he used to bomb pot in. Ace on the turn.
Damn you, Veronica!
Now Triple D and Dave C.
Wow, the case ace hits the turn.
Both have trips. Both have crappy kickers. Both are pretty much not going to let this go.
And just point out,
big card comes, they're going to
David
chop.
O's still hanging out in there too for some reason. Bye-bye.
Because reasons.
It's an action junkie thing. Okay, a 3 on the river. That is a chop. And no one's going to go anywhere on this hand at this point.
Scully, 2016, said, I know the loss of Ace's Ron sucks. He was a great guy and a great friend. Yeah, I actually met him when I went to LA and hung out with him and played 5-5 next to him for like hours. Took a picture with him. Super nice guy.
Do you have that picture?
I have it on my old phone. Yeah, I do.
If you could get it to Taylor, we could put it up on the end of the stream.
Yeah, like probably one of the like top 10 nicest people I've ever met in the poker world. Like,
And he
genuinely good
lost
guy.
a battle with cancer.
Yeah, it's really sad. I
Our
had no idea.
condolences, from Stone's Live to Aces Ron. Aces Ron?
Yeah, I mean, like he was a staple on Live with the Bike, and yeah, famous in the poker world, I think. Live with the Bike way.
Hey, Live at the
Scully
Bike
said
famous is famous. You know, it's like Stone's Live famous.
Scully 2016 said, yeah, me and him played on Live at the Bike every Thursday night for a couple years until I moved to SAC. Yeah, I mean, great guy. Super sad. Young too.
Do you know how old?
He was in his early 40s.
40s?
I believe. Unless he lied to me about his age to try to get a little something.
We're going to be there in a couple years, huh? Like 5-6 years, we'll be hitting our 40s.
Shut up. I'm 25.
Oh, well, I'm approaching 40. I'll be there soon. All right, we got a hand developing here. A lot of premium hands here. 5-3, 5-4. You know the usual suspects.
Yeah, I mean, poker is alive and well in the city of Sacramento, ladies and gentlemen.
No doubt.
Lock the doors, get down here. Ace high flop. Peter basically flops top pair.
I know he basically flops top pair. I like that. Yeah.
So Jonathan Little got super tilted with me about halfway through the show. He's like, "You read every flop." He was getting annoyed. He's like, "Yeah, you're so good at reading the flops." And I was like, "Well, I gotta add something else."
I have an ace, a 7, and an 8 on this flop. Like, Thank you for adding that.
And he was just like that. I mean, obviously, just telling me, "Okay, it's okay once in a while, but it's not fun." What is that?
It's a Spindrift orange soda. Yeah. Have you ever tried it? It's like a natural,
I just did.
all natural.
Oh God.
No sugar.
Oh God, that's disgusting. What the hell is that?
It's an orange soda.
I almost died.
No sugar, all natural. It's got some tree bark in it and orange peel, and it's got
orange peel. Who the hell eats orange peel? You peel it off.
Alfonso mango puree. I also have herpes, just so you know.
Thanks. Chip Chairman, what's up? I love you too. Nice to see you in the chat. That was the most disgusting juice I've ever tried in my life.
I don't believe that.
I didn't say jizz.
Oh, it's the Veronica you've come to grow and love.
OMG! She's back!
I like that. That's cool. Teach me how to do that.
Summer loving, hopping so fast. Where are my grease lightning
You know,
here?
it's been a long time since I've been in the booth with you. I completely forgot how to prepare for this.
You don't. JP, baby.
Oh, no.
You should have straddled.
Oh, no.
Bumps it up to 15. It's a 5-5.
Kings, we all know what that means.
They don't stay alive. Oh, I think he went up to 20. My bad. Kings don't win in Sacktown.
It's really sad.
And we're not talking about NBA, folks. Ah.
Well.
We are.
Okay.
It's going to be three-way, like a good Saturday night. And a jack high flop.
It's a good start for JP.
Kings are still ahead, but ASA has a little bit of equity in this flop. I mean, I'm not going to let this hand go right away with a 7.
Looks like we got about a pot-sized bet coming in here. Stacking up 50-ish. You know, Jonathan Little should be confirming with me in a week or two. He's coming back.
You know, he might have reached out to me also. Jonathan and I might be BFFs a little bit.
We should have a Veronica and Friends game that week when he's out. Do you think he would qualify for a Veronica and Friends game?
Let me think about it. Probs. 4 on the turn pairs the board. Now it's...
We have a check mark for the Kings, which means we must know that the 2 7s are already folded.
It's likely that a 4 and a 7 is not within JP's range. Like, ASA has got to give him credit for an overpair here, unless he thinks he can catch lightning in a bottle on the river. I mean, he has to know he's no good. Bets 90 into 160, I believe. Yeah, he's letting it go.
Good job. Good fold.
Loan for a card says Kings getting correct. They made it. They survived.
They made it this time.
The 7 was coming on the river.
No, there was no more 7s in the deck. So I'm trying to bring Jonathan out for President's Day week.
Which is when?
February 19th to the 24th. If we're able to get him out for that week, I'm going to make it Jonathan Little week, and we're going to stream every night.
Oh, cool.
Now, that being said, that first night stream on the 19th, you're like, first night?
You're so, like, you're gavel. You're a
that
judge.
First night stream on the 19th is going to be a very special tournament that I think you're going to want to play.
I'm listening.
And I'm going to have Jonathan do the commentary for it, but we are going to run Win the Button again. But, Bounty Edition. $100 bounties.
Cool.
Win the Button with $100 bounties. It's going to be awesome.
That's going to be legit. And then Jonathan Little will play in Veronica and Friends. If I'm not too broke.
Assuming that he qualifies as a friend.
He
does.
He's almost.
Okay.
He's like Friend Bay. Friend Bay.
He's in the batter's box.
Oh, I mean, he has a wife and a child, so like he's just friend bae.
I literally meant like batter's box, like as a not
Well,
an
I don't
innuendo,
know, like
not an innuendo.
a batter, like what he's doing with my batter. I don't know what you're talking about. Triple D bets 60 into an ace high flop with a flush draw. Harlan flopping almost the joint with a pair. He needs a jack, or sorry, he needs a 10. My bad.
Triple D has a heart draw too, which is why he's hanging around here. A pair with a heart draw. I usually get pretty attached to those as well.
So Triple D now bets 100 into a $200 pot. Half pot size bet.
Oh yeah, I wanted to introduce you to Positive Sean because he really wants to be your friend and me in your game.
Well, I mean, you
He's
gotta
famous.
work.
He's famous.
You gotta work.
That's a good start, right? If you're famous, it's like one foot in the door.
But what's famous
right?
mean? Like, Jake thinks he's famous.
He has many leather-bound books. His house
his
smells of rich mahogany. Yeah.
And does he have a beard?
No, oh, I mean, he was scruffy. He's a little scruffy.
You know.
He's got a little stubble.
You know, you gotta have a beard. It's Northern California. I can't love you without a beard.
I don't think he's from here, though. He's
Doesn't matter.
syndicated. He's
here
local.
now. He's here now.
He's everywhere.
You know what? I have standards. Don't talk to me.
Wait,
there's the board.
whoa. Back it up. All right, I'm going to let it slide.
So Triple D is now gonna chop this. It's a chop pot. That was fun.
Yeah, of course it's a chop pot. What else would it be?
Positive Sean. Are we Twitter friends?
Look at Wabry's comment in the chat room. That is so classic.
Sean, buy her wine, bro. Works 100%.
No, by the way, it's bruh.
Bruh. But listen.
Buy her wine, bruh.
Linda, listen,
I'm
honey.
listening.
Linda.
I'm listening.
So buying me wine is not really it. I need like 91 points cap. I'll do a.
What's 91 points cap? What's that mean?
So I need a proper wine. I don't do boxed wine. And stuff
Oh,
like
the
that.
rating of the wine.
Yeah, I need a 91 point.
You don't do box wine?
I don't. I mean, okay, I would if I had to. I'm not that high and mighty. Like if I was broke and I couldn't make it to my next paycheck and I needed some wine, you better believe I'm gonna get some box wine at Walmart.
There actually is some good box wines out there.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not 91 points. But I will tell you.
I'm just checking. I don't know, but.
So look,
Go.
you got to do what you got to do. But if you want to be my friend, it's got to be 91 points. I'll do a Pinot. It doesn't have to be
A
just
noir
the
or
cap.
Grigio? Noir, right? Noir.
Typically
Yeah, it has to be
noir, yeah.
In a box.
Okay, so growing up, my parents, I moved out of home.
We all did this, by the
But
way.
my parents had a neighbor who had a water cooler, that large water cooler full of white wine. She was a hammered floozy.
She was a floozy as well?
Oh, yeah.
Because that doesn't necessarily go hand
She
in
would
hand.
walk around with her puffy pink slippers around the neighborhood, which I used to think was water, but it was wine.
Oh, that's a classic trick.
Classic. Housewife trick. Depressed housewife trick. No, thank you. 5-5, unlimited Holdem.
Did you ever do the thing where you like opened up like an orange or something and poured the vodka inside an orange?
I don't drink vodka, and no.
You're Polish.
I'm a classy broad.
You drink vodka, okay?
No, I don't. I actually cannot drink vodka.
Then you need to
Ask any
turn
of my
in your
friends.
Polish card.
No, I have a passport. It's official. So Aaron raises to 40. David calls. JP calls. Harlan's in this
I
hand.
love the raise to 40 with 6-4.
And we got a pot, ladies and gentlemen. Jack 9-7. A lot of rainbow.
And of course Harlan gets the best of it.
Harlan picks up a 7 mid pair. But you know, it's hard to play in mid position with so many people.
It
so
checks
check
around.
10 on the turn.
And a diamond draw.
Anyone with a queen is
Look at
feeling
Harlan
good.
now with the nut flush draw, and there's a third nut flush draw out there as well.
So JP and ASA both have an open-ended straight draw now.
What a hand. This is really shaping up.
Waprai, I've never had that vodka because I don't drink vodka. I have vodka in my house just for cooking because you have to put vodka in your baking.
Look, Wabry says his grandma's Lithuanian and makes a vodka called Vicka.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm Lithuanian too, so maybe I should try some of that.
Were you born there?
No.
No, so you're not. You're American.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My
people.
dad was born there.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm American.
Have you been there?
When I'm out of the bathroom, I'm American. When I'm in the bathroom, oh wait, it doesn't work if it's me. It's you. If you're in the bathroom, European.
That's cute though.
No, I've never been to Lithuania. I dated a Moldovan girl for a while, and I was going to go to Moldova with her, and then if I was there, I was like, oh, I have to stop in Lithuania to see my homeland.
Did she, like-
my family has a castle there.
Oh yeah. My family has a castle in Poland also.
Have you ever been to your castle?
Oh.
Didn't you just go?
I have servants there. Yeah.
Did you?
In the apartment.
Wait, are they mice servants like in Cinderella, little mice that, and birds?
If you want to call like the apartment that my grandmother lived in a castle, then yes.
And then there were mice in there.
And there were mice in there.
Okay, what's happening in this poker hand?
So ASA bets 80 and gets a couple callers.
Brick on the river. I think that's a check mark for Harlan.
Harlan's gonna pick it up with a pair.
But Harlan can't be too happy about this board. I mean, 3 overs. It's pretty connected. Like an 8 makes a straight. I think Harlan has to be thinking, try and put as few chips in the pot as possible, right? No, a queen doesn't make a straight though. An 8 makes a straight automatically.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, they had queens. Sorry, they were open-ended with the queen. Harlan, I mean, what are you going to get value out of? Everything
I think check,
you.
right?
Yeah,
Check,
I think check calling is good here with a 7 if you think you're good. Yeah. But he's not going to
Look at Asa sticking in a fat bet. 150, 200-ish, it looked like. Going to get updated with the count here and it's at 165. Okay, so JP can't really do much here, but does Harlan call? Harlan calls. Harlan calls this all day.
Call. He's not calling.
Oh! Wow, nice bet.
And it's
down.
actually a good fold because there were so many people in that pot. There were 3 by the river, but how would he know?
Maybe you're right that Harlan is a little gun shy right now.
I'm telling you, Harlan needs a couple shots of vodka, not me.
Can we send it out to the table?
Yeah, let's do it.
Service!
Service! Booth, Stone's Live booth.
Taylor, send us service when you get a chance.
I'm telling you, we need to get them shots of vodka around the table.
We just do
9 of them.
The whole table. We'll split it.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not? I'm rich. Making it rain.
You know, I was in Costco the other day and I saw a little girl do that, like a 4-year-old girl go, "I'm rich," and do the stripper make it rain motion. I was mortified.
Were you, Mr. Proper? Yeah.
Seriously, well, Mr. Proper, that's fine. If it's a hot 25-year-old doing it, it's one thing.
What about a hot 4-year-old?
Who's teaching these 4-year-olds this? I looked there, I was like, this girl does not even know what it means. She's just walking around doing this. But all the adults know what it means.
Maybe mommy's got a job. Maybe mommy's got a
Mommy,
job.
how do you make your money?
Like this.
Where's that server? Some of you guys might not drink.
For a second. If you've just tuned in, we're going to order them all shots of vodka, each of them a round of a shot of vodka, and tell them to shut up.
They need to step up the action. Just pick one.
Just something decent, but not top shelf, because we're not rich.
It's fine. Absolute's fine. Absolute's okay.
I don't drink vodka. I don't know.
She says she doesn't drink vodka.
I will drink a cab. You know, by the way, that cab that you sent me and Jonathan Little.
Oh, yeah.
OMG, probably the best cab I've ever had.
Just so you know, I almost got fired over that. I pulled that out of Art's office.
It was so amazing. That was a $150 bottle of wine. I looked it up.
Art's my manager. He's my boss, okay? And so I called him and I was like, hey, can I give Jonathan Little and Veronica a bottle of wine? And he was busy. I guess he didn't respond. It was just like, well, I'll just ask forgiveness later, right? Better to ask forgiveness than permission, right?
Right.
And
that's the best way to not get fired.
Apparently that bottle was the nice one. It was in the back. You're not supposed to pull from the back because that's where all the nice ones are. So you guys got a good bottle.
That's $150 from like the winery. If you had to buy it somewhere or at a restaurant.
My favorite thing is when I poured it in here, like you were in panic mode.
Yeah, thought I was gonna die.
Yeah. You were like, really?
Because
am I allowed?
You're like a confusing relationship. One day I'm allowed to do something, one day I'm not.
You can keep them on their toes. Veronica, don't drink in the booth. Here's a bottle of $150 cab. Or Pinot. Whatever.
It was cab, and it was $150, and it was amazing.
It was good, right?
It was really good. Dawn Duo 111. I strictly play at Stones with little bit of thunder.
Strictly at Stones, but a little bit of thunder.
You don't know what
It kind
strictly
of doesn't
means.
make sense.
You don't know what strictly means.
Strictly is just.
Okay, here we go. The reveal. The reveal. Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah.
My Joy Division shirt.
Joy Division.
I love my Joy Division.
Can you sing one of their songs?
I can, but it's terrible.
It's okay. It's just us and them.
Shut up, I'm not singing.
You guys want to hear her sing, don't you?
I
All
bet
right,
they
we're getting
do.
yelled at. Okay, look, we're heads up
852
here.
on the flop.
Yeah.
Nothing
5
for
connects.
nobody. Well, yeah, so Harlan always picks up a little.
Harlan always hits a
there.
piece of it.
13 Roddy, thank you very much for refocusing us, because this guy.
No.
This guy.
I think Stones Live is. I mean, we do poker commentary, but we're more focused on entertainment, right?
I mean, if that's the case,
chat
why don't we
interaction.
get these guys to go topless?
These guys?
Yeah.
We're sending them shots, but we're not going to see that for like a half hour. We're 30 minutes behind.
Vote for cards. I think that you should put a vote up on Twitter, and we'll get them on. We'll
You
get them all
got
topless.
people in here want you to sing. They want to hear you sing, and I'll talk about the poker action.
I'm not singing. I do know all
The chat room wants you to sing. They're asking for it.
No, he's got like a really kind of a deep voice, a manly voice, and it's
Okay,
not
so this is Paul. Just sat down, and one thing I forgot to tell you: they're doing bomb pots tonight.
Yeah, how much is the bomb pot?
They're doing $25 a person. Now the bomb pot, they're not going to advance the button, so this is like a hand. It's just like it doesn't exist in the normal rotation. They all put $25. Nine hands go to the flop, and then they play it out normally. This is great because it annihilates everyone's range, right? There's no range.
There is no range.
Everyone's in with every random card.
What strikes me as funny is when a player is afraid to show his cards
In a bomb pot?
in a bomb pot. I'm like, dude, it's a bomb pot. You had no choice.
we know you're coming into the flop with whatever.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong,
So
dude?
David's betting 125 with Jack 4. He has hit top pair here, and I believe he has the best of it. I'm looking around at all the cards. God, really, no one really connected with anything here. His bet might take it down. 125 to win 350 in a bomb pot with Jack 4. I love it.
Ciao, what's up? Veronica, can I wine and dine you? Oh, honey, get in line. Honey.
What does that mean, even? And is there an
There's
expectation?
There's a lineup to
Is that just
wine
a
and
free?
dine
You
me.
get free dinners? Is that
I
like?
get a lot.
Is that a benefit of being blonde?
Yes,
Free dinner?
free dinner. That's it.
I want to be blonde.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything for it. Just sit there and eat.
Yeah, no, don't go to school. Don't work out.
Don't do nothing, right? Just
Just hang out and just sit there
kinda
and like
giggle,
men will flock.
giggle at jokes,
yeah.
and you get free
Don't
dinner.
have intelligent conversation because that totally ruins it.
Intelligent conversation, bad. All right, got it. Ghost of M is in the chat room. What?
What is up, Ghost of M?
And
Nice
Chow's
to
here
see you.
too. It means I want to get a loud.
No,
What's a loud?
laid.
What's
Laid.
loud means
Laid.
laid?
Laid.
Oh, correction. So the dinner.
So Justin's available, and
I'm actually not.
He's very flexible,
No.
I've heard.
You have to get permission from my mom.
I heard that your ankle goes around your head really
I'm a
well.
good Christian boy.
So JP raises to 20. ASA.
I tried to convince these guys to do 7 deuce, and they wouldn't do it. So we are 3 ways to a flop. I'm sorry, heads up to the flop.
The
No,
graphics
it's 3 ways.
are a
Yeah,
little
graphics are
behind.
wonky. But David is in there. Don't have his hand just yet. Ace with King Jack has missed this flop. JP gut shot to a straight. But it looks like David's going to take it down, and we did not have his hand.
What
But,
is
could have
up,
been anything.
Eldar? Welcome to the chat. Ziberju. Send in
Oh,
Ziberju.
we're so lucky to get Eldar in here.
Stug OTZ. We are the Twitch crew. Bry.
Why does Eldar always ask for a sword? Is that like a...
He wants to be a part of us, but you know what? Every time he calls me and says he's coming down to Stones, he doesn't show up.
If he showed up, we'd give him a sword, right?
I would totally
Yeah.
let you sword us.
Is he all talk?
He's all talk.
He's all talk. Okay.
Get your ass down to stones, Eldar. I don't want to hear any more bitching from you.
All right, David O's coming in for 10. 10 to go. JP joins the action. Was it a live 10? No, it was open.
Ace 8 is also in with an Ace 8 suited.
I like that hand. That's
like
the
it.
hand that
late position is
Wild Bill was killed with. I don't know if you knew that.
You are.
He was holding the Ace 8 when he was shot.
And a scholar.
True. That's
973 on the flop, 2 spades. Doesn't look like. Oh, Peter's got the ace blocker, the ace of spades. Checked around to David O.
David is keeping on the pressure, and he only has a gut shot straight draw at this point. And we're around to Ryan, who's going to let a pair go with threes. David's bet takes it down. David has the aggression. He's not willing to bet with nothing, right? I mean, it's kind of a semi-bluff. He has a backdoor draw. Why are you looking at me like that?
I know, I'm just letting you talk. I feel like if we were married, I'd interrupt you, but we're not, so I'll just...
Oh, that's so standard. You'd also stop working out and eating bonbons every day.
Oh, I've already done that. Oh, there's a bakery by my house, and I swear I'm addicted. I wish I never found them. They're called Bad Baker.
Ooh.
And OMG, the Spanish sweetbread. Oh. Don't get me started. So ASA picking up pocket 8.
Again,
raise
with
to
the pocket
30.
pairs.
It's because he has luscious hair.
He does have luscious hair.
It is science. That's how you pick up a lot of pairs, is with luscious hair. And Ryan looks like he's interested. Calls with his 6-5 suited, and I like it. He's on the button. Why not?
David's going to come
defend.
in. Ace-7. All right. Well, we got some premium hands. Wow.
Hearts for Ryan. He's loving this.
Look at this. And we got a set of 8s too. This is a setup for fireworks.
So Ryan also has an inside straight flush draw, which is nice. And ASA's leading this. He was the original aggressor, so...
Look at Ryan. Now, Ryan looking at this pot, like, what can you really give credit for? You might have ace-king. Okay.
So 7 gives him a straight. 7 of hearts, straight flush.
Yeah.
Any heart. I mean, he's got a ton of equity in this hand. I love it.
I like Loan for Card says, Katy Perry time.
Although, you know, in my head, it feels like a ton of equity, but, you know, we can see that it's not that much of a ton.
It feels like when you have a straight flush draw, like, even if it's like such a slim draw, like, you like want to go for it, right?
Everything. It's that hot guy in high school you wish you could date. Yeah.
I don't remember that memory.
Yeah, you do.
Pair of 5s now, so Ryan picks up even more outs here. He's got the straight draw, the flush draw, straight flush draw, and a pair. How can he get away from this?
He's an oot and a boot.
He's actually, I mean, for being such a dog in this hand, he's not in the worst shape ever. Going with 1 card left, and he's 22%. Ryan looks like just a call.
Call mode, yeah.
And let's see a river. Let's see a river. Okay.
And bricks.
Yikes. So now, can Ryan give Asa credit for anything?
Yeah, of course. What's Asa? If Asa has a king right now, he hasn't beat. If Asa has an 8, he hasn't beat. Just an 8.
What if that river was a king of hearts? How gross would that be?
Oh, it would be amazing balls. Amazing balls?
Amazing balls?
I just said the whole thing. I was like, amazing balls.
Some new Italian dish? I will take a plate of spaghetti and the amazing balls.
Extra sauce, please.
All right, Asa putting a little bit out.
With a little bit extra salt.
Looks like we got about 200 to go, and Ryan quickly lets it go.
That was, exactly what Ryan was going to do. So, very, very rarely would someone, you know, bluff raise the river. So, yeah. No one's got it in them.
This is Stones Live. Someone has it in them.
I mean, we've seen it, but it's
Harlan
rare.
at the table.
Yeah, but Harlan's game has changed.
No.
Harlan's watching himself play and adjusting, which is what people should use the stream for. It's about my dude, Jack of Hearts.
Too many oops.
I think I said your name the Canadian way. That's what I think I did.
It's a boot.
It's a boot, my dude. I've renamed you. It's a boot, my dude.
She does that, by the way. That's kind of a Veronica thing. She renames people.
5-5. Ryan flops top pair.
Good flop for Ryan.
Check by David O. Ace checks.
You and your fans.
I use this stream for when I get lonely later. She's so cute. And then he kappas me. I feel like my life is horrible. What has it turned into? Just gonna cry. It's fine.
Don't cry on the jacket, please. Thank you.
I would never shed tears for any Twitch people.
Oh my god. Savage.
So are they.
A $25 bet's gonna take this down.
Ghost of M says I'm salty. You know,
That's true.
I might be.
It's actually true.
Once a month for a few days, I tend to get salty.
Once a month.
Did we hit a bad beat?
No, it's a football play. A football game is on. Yeah. There's people in tights running up and down the field.
Wait, the Dolphins actually won? Did the Dolphins actually win? The Dolphins didn't win. Dolphins suck. Dolphins did not win. Did they just actually?
They did something.
They did something they passed and they went 2 yards because they never do that.
No.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's
wow!
running far.
Damn, Daniel. The Dolphins actually got a touchdown. Wow.
So, interesting. Harlan calls with Jack Deuce, and he says to Peter, I hope you have Jack 10. Look at Harlan flops 2 pair after that speech. Isn't it great when you call with a crap hand, give a speech, and flop like that? Did Harlan just check it?
Yeah.
Sneaky.
So who was original raiser?
It was Peter with ace 10.
So everyone checks over to Peter. Peter also checks. Queen on the turn. Now Peter picks up a little bit more equity. King would give him the Broadway. Aaron's still with 5s. Now Harlan's reaching for chips. He said, I want to get some money in this pot. Might be able to get somebody out of a queen, but no one has anything.
Yeah, Harlan, he says, hey, I won with a deuce, and then he just shows the 2.
Yeah, he's perfect.
So look, Thick Gravy Enema, great name by the way.
Oh, he's my favorite.
He updates us, breaking news, the Dolphins won in the 3rd quarter of the NFL, an NFL first.
Yeah.
They won in the 3rd quarter, it's amazing. And this could only happen during the Stones live broadcast. Just like hockey now.
Stop yelling me, I can't see what's going on.
They're only playing to 3 quarters now in the NFL. It's good. Smart. And that helps us because
at least it's not 2/3.
every time they make a touchdown, we splash a table with either 100 or 200 depending on the game.
What? You
So
don't say.
If we only play to 3 quarters, we save some money on that 4th quarter score, right? Yeah.
Honey, Chad, no you didn't.
I think they did it for us here at Stones. Look, Asa again, pocket jacks, another pair. Holy crap!
You know, it's a pinochle deck. Obviously,
Fun to play poker with a pinochle.
live poker is rigged.
True.
David O calls, and Harlan says, "Well, there's money in this pot, and I've got 47, so let's go."
I have to think that is probably Harlan's MO.
My Dank City, what's up? Welcome to the chat. So Harlan 3 bets to 80 in the big blind. ASA quickly calls. So the thing is, under the gun raises. What do you think he's raising with?
Oh, look at that
And
flop
then-
for jacks.
It's a tough flop. Look at the flop for Queen 10. Of course, jacks are blocking the Queen 10's Broadway. But under the gun tends to, if someone's raising under the gun, you got to give them credit for something pretty good.
All
I'm
right.
surprised Harlan 3-bet there.
That's kind of a dirty card for the queens because the queen 10, it makes it feel like it has a little more equity in this pot, where jacks are still such a massive favorite. Harlan 7's drawing very slim to the 2 remaining 7s in the deck.
Sick Bo Pro says Giants have that locked up. Let's hope, because it's embarrassing watching Dolphins.
And David is going to go ahead and bet 75 into this pot. Let's pan over to Asa here, who's gonna let jacks go the best hand. They're gone. They're in the muck.
Fake Gravy Enema reminds me of my floor nursing days.
Because of the
I'm not gonna say
name,
anymore.
mostly.
I'm not gonna say anymore. You guys have imaginations. Use them.
No, I was in the hospital for 3 months, so I firsthand got to see what nurses go through because I was doing it to them.
I was in there for 10 years.
Sad. But you were doing good work. You were
Yeah.
helping people help people.
Yeah. And giving out lots of drugs.
And you guys get paid really well.
I hope so. I don't know.
You get paid well, right?
I'm broke. I don't know.
Well, just because you partied all your money away. Now, as part of the bonus, you get some of those drugs?
No. And don't make me lose my license by talking about
Rum Cake joins us. I always get excited when I see Rum Cake. Not only because I love
Mr. Scott Ball
rum
Poker.
cake, the food, but that's Scott Ball.
No, like a Jamaican rum cake, dear God, will knock you off the ground, up onto the ground, or whatever it does.
Off the ground sounds
You'll be
more
on
intense.
the ground after
It'll knock
eating
you
a
off
stick.
the ground like you'll be flying through the air. Check this out. Jackknife 8 Triple D with pocket 10s is open-ended, and Harlan hits top pair with an inside straight draw. Fireworks again. It's Katy Perry time, people. I like that. I like that, by the way.
So bad.
You're a firework. Is that how it goes?
So ASA and Harlan are blocked to make their straight by
ASA is
Triple
gone.
D.
He's long gone. Call him long gone silver.
Roddy says I've been knocked off my feet. I'm in love. Sorry.
It wasn't too long ago he was complaining that you weren't talking about poker enough, and now he's in love with you.
That's what happens to trolls. They
Here's
love me.
the deal, though. Just gotta buy her dinner. That's all you gotta do.
No.
And listen to her talk.
91.1.
And she's not even gonna talk about anything intelligent. She'll laugh at your jokes, but you gotta take her somewhere nice, like better.
McDonald's?
No,
No,
better
In-N-Out
than
Burger.
McDonald's. In-N-Out Burger.
I have standards.
Take her to the most expensive meal she's ever had. Order 20 In-N-Out burgers.
Who can eat that much?
You don't have to eat it. It's about, he needs to show that he's serious by spending the money to court you properly. Look at that, Triple D sticking some money in. Triple T hits an ugly, ugly river. That is not going to help him. Harlan's all in. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
No, I'll never buy you a Coke.
And Harlan has a check mark. He's all in, and such a dirty board for Triple D. He has so much potential. Just like me when I was a child. And he's going to end up the
And now
same
your mom
way.
cries every
He's
night.
going to end up the same way.
Your mom said,
And Harlan, look at Harlan again. He shows the 7. He's done this twice now. He shows the bad card. Is he trying to encourage that? Actually, he's trying to say, I'm playing
think that
crazy.
it's so easy for him to have, a 7-10 there.
Sick Boat Pro says Harlan comes to play, and he does. I mean, anyone that's watched the stream knows that Harlan still holds the record for the biggest pot on the Stones live stream. The link's in there if you want to check it out.
Rum Cake says that both of us are very cute, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed that Rodney was talking about you, but he says right here, he's correcting me. He was talking about me, and I will just throw it out there. I would love a free dinner, and I will laugh at all your jokes too. So.
Vickery the Emma says I'd take Veronica to medieval times because I want to see how she attacks a turkey leg.
Oh, she would. I've seen it.
My mother's a butcher. Okay, I'll eat the heart too.
It's super hot.
Yeah.
When they
I don't
say
even need
eat
to
your
cook
heart
it.
out, she takes it literally.
I don't need to
Yeah.
cook it. So we got a limp pot, and Harlan
Harlan
decides to
doesn't
bump
limp.
it up.
Harlan does not
Let me
limp.
get there.
Harlan.
This is a story. We have foreplay. We don't just get to the end. Let me just get
That's
there.
what I've been doing wrong this whole time. Go.
Harlan puts in a little raise.
He just strokes it a little.
Stroked his raise to a little flaccid pot.
God.
And we
Three ways.
3 ways like a good Saturday night. 4, 5, 6.
Harlan, the only one connecting. Look at him go.
Harlan's the only one who's got a crappy range. That's why. So David C, the only one with a real hand, does not connect, and this is going to end it.
Yeah.
Unless David O gets stubborn.
What's he getting stubborn with, though?
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta either pretend you're folding something better.
Can
or
you just call here?
He's not. Oh,
How can you just call here? Raise it. If you're gonna do anything, now he's got an inside straight
7.
drop.
And now he knows he's gonna go runner perfect, right?
He could bluff the pot here. This is
Well,
such
it
a scary
depends.
card.
If Harlan, it depends. I mean, the fact that he checked, I think what's his bluff potential right now?
This card has to be scary to Harlan. Check, check.
So he,
Look at that river. Look at that river.
I think he
That's why
may think
he
that he is bluffing at this. I don't know.
That bet should win it. Harlan can't call here. Harlan already gave up on the turn. If Harlan bet the turn, he won, right?
Chris Moneymaker's son is in the chat. He's saying
Chris Moneymaker's son.
Oh, yeah.
That is actually Chris Moneymaker's son, and he, I believe, is in possession of the Stones Live hoodie. Have you given that hoodie away yet? He's been trying to give a Stones Live hoodie away.
You think Chris Moneymaker's son would call himself Chris Moneymaker's son?
It's Chris Moneymaker's son. Your glasses are so clean that every time I look at them, it looks like there's no lenses in them.
I actually need to
But you're like, do this because it looks like you're crying. Are you crying?
Yeah,
Am I that bad to do poker commentary with?
yeah.
Actually, don't.
She's savage.
I need a good stretch. I'm sober. You're my boss. What do you want me to say? This is the deal.
I'm not your boss tonight. I'm not your boss tonight. Just let your guard down. Let me loosen my tie.
Oh, let's do this. Let's get some fake gravy enema involved. We got 4-way to a flop. It's, I believe, a $10 straddle. 2-9-10 on the flop.
All right.
Clubs or puppy feet.
Yeah, I like calling them puppy feet. That's very sweet.
David C picks up top pair, and Aaron's second pair. And I don't mind JP's hand here. It's open-ended. 3-way, Jack, and there goes
There
JP.
it is.
Bingo.
There it is.
Bingo.
But now Aaron and Dave have the same draw as well. They could come out on top here, but JP definitely has the sucker end of the straight, which is a made hand in this pot.
I feel like we just transported you from 2006, talking about the sucker end of the straight. It's really cute. Did you just read?
That's my era.
Did you just read Daniel Negreanu's first book?
Actually, the last poker book I read was just as bad. It was a Dan Harrington.
So I know everybody, the newbies, the like new generation of poker hates all the old poker books, and most of them are shit. But the Dan Harrington books, I still don't mind.
Well,
Dan Harrington on Holdem, the cash games, not.
He has a newish one, Dan Harrington Modern Tournament Poker, and because I learned on the old books, I thought I'll check it out. It's actually pretty good.
You guys want some wine?
I wish we could, but we're on the clock. Thank you for offering. Did you guys get shots from us yet?
Yes.
Has it helped the game? We're trying to get the game out of the muck.
Yet to be seen.
We can have wine at 10. We'll take a rain check. We're getting offered wine, and we're going to take it at 10.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
How's that sound? Because we don't want to get fired,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right, Veronica?
Yes. I don't want to get fired.
Dave C with a real hand.
I
And
don't know
Ryan,
what I would do if I could
Ryan
see you once
J.
a week at least.
you can see me more than once a week. You have my number. You have my number.
Well, I mean, when I text you at 3 a.m., you stopped following me on Snap because of all those dirty snaps I used to send
Well,
you.
you were sending the dirty snaps were not the type I like.
So David C raises to 35 in the small blind. Ryan in the big blind with pocket aces. Looks like he's pushing back. And 3 bets to 140 and scoops it. Wow, he lets go of 10s that quickly.
Okay.
I have whale logic. I would have,
Yeah. See it flop it.
yeah. I mean,
But then what happens?
come on.
What
I'm a little
happens?
greasy. I
What
like
happens
it.
if you flop 2, 5, 7, right? And you have 10s. Now you lose all your chips.
Well, no, that's not true. That's called spazzing out. You have to
Don't you
give.
spaz on that board with 10s though?
No, you don't. Yeah, so you have to assess pre-flop what happened. You get a 3-bet. It's strong in the big blind, from the big blind. I mean, I don't think you should spaz out. I don't mind check calling and then see what happens on the turn. See how strong he plays. You can't only play the nuts all the time. You're not
What?
gonna make money.
Whoa. Roll it back.
Ace, queen, jack, 2 hearts. David O picks up a queen. Ryan is open-ended. And Peter has an inside straight draw with a backdoor flush draw. And we love it.
Yeah.
So, David O bets Ryan.
Ryan wants to see at least one more card.
Peter's eating a salad. What time did we say?
7:55.
I took the over.
I had the over.
No, I took the over.
I had the over. It's recorded on video.
I took the over.
You took the under.
No, you took the under because it was a fish bet.
Taylor, roll back the tape.
That was a fish bet.
Wait, do we have tape? Is it tape?
No, we don't have tape.
I'm pretty sure I won this bet.
No, that was a fish bet. Only a fish would set the line at 7:45 p.m. when we start streaming at 7. Obviously, he's going to start eating.
It's actually 8:15 when we see it. We have
a 3-hour stream. You're only giving yourself a 45-minute bumper in the beginning.
You said it's
what a fish!
8:15. You said it was real time. It's 8:15 stream time. So if you had the over, you lost.
No, I won because it was 7:45.
And there's no way she can get out of it because it's recorded. We'll just go back and watch it on Twitch later. What did we bet?
God.
What did we bet?
I took the over on 7:45 p.m.
You lost.
He's eating after 7:45.
8:15 on the stream. We said the time it happens on the stream.
No, we said real time.
It's on Twitch. You can't deny it.
No, we said real time. I said we have to go off of real time.
We're going to go back and watch it.
It's hard to make bets on the past.
We said that initially, but I convinced you to go on stream.
No, I never said that. I
And that's the salad
said
right there. And that salad looks like a salmon on it. That should be a bonus. I said he would have salmon. And it's recorded.
Anima says Peter confirmed psychopath salad eater. You know what? As much as you talk, I cannot imagine going on a date with you. I'd have to shut you up.
No, you said that you just listen and smile. If I'm paying for the dinner, you're going to listen to me
Yeah,
talk.
that's because we're not on a
That's
date.
how it
But if
goes.
we were, I would be like,
This could be a
shut
date.
up.
Let's pretend we're on a date.
All right.
What are we doing afterwards? Do you want to have a drink at my place?
Anal.
You bleep that out. Bleep it out. And Doom joins us. Dice Gone Funny. Pocket Apes. What's up, guys? If it's a prop bet, then Veronica lost. Clearly. Pocket Apes knows it better than anybody. Okay.
I'm the worst at them. I'm just gonna stop. I'm a fish.
I like fish. They're delicious.
Although I won that one because I said the over on 7:45
Uber, she said
p.m.
the
real
Uber,
time
the Uber on stream time.
on Wood and a Boot. So Harlan's got $20 in there. I don't know if it's no, he's under the gun +1, so it is a raise.
20 to go, and we're going to get some action from Bear Hat Aaron with 10-8 and David O, Queen 5. Why not? It's only $15 more. Let's see a flop. There it is. 3, 4, and a 10. That's a Comcast flop. Disconnected.
Love it. Checked around, ace on the turn.
Oh, that's a positive Sean thing, by the way. I wanted to give him some bonus points, try and help him get in there.
With me?
You?
Oh, no, yes,
He
me.
wants to play in your game.
Well, okay, that's not enough of a reason to be my friend. He has to read Peter Singer. He has to like Christopher Hitchens. He has to listen to Sam Harris podcast.
Are you there, Sean? Are you taking notes?
This is not just like, oh, I'm just gonna get in your game. No, like all of my friends there's reasons why they're my friends.
I want to help him.
I just gave you the list.
I
That's where
wanted
he can
to
start.
play in your Omaha game.
What if you did?
I wanted to. I know.
full.
I know. Sad.
Yeah, sorry.
You know, Jenna is officially joining the team starting this January, and so she could cover my shifts if you ever wanted to have a tournament director in your
All right.
game.
I'll think about it.
But I would prefer Omaha games.
I don't want you knitting sweaters.
Omaha. You can't knit Omaha.
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 Omaha? No, I like, oh wait.
I'll play in your Omaha games. I'm an Omaholic.
And Doom, the joke's so old.
That's not the only type of Polish sausage.
Waterbright says Veronica loves quantum physics. I do. I do. Like people who think Cosmos is crappy and won't watch it, we can't be friends.
David O, Pocket Kings are about to get cracked. I'm sorry, David. So sad.
Can you read the future?
I know how Kings do. The only time Kings have consistently done well was in the Halloween game. Ray got Kings like 5 times and won every single time. It was crazy. Asa over there in the corner getting undressed.
That's what I asked for.
Finally, they listened to you.
To a flop. 3-5 jack. And
Did JP still have his hand?
No.
Oh no, he let it go. He had 4-5. It's gone. We're catching up. Heads up. Kings versus King Queen, and Davis can put a little bet out there and take it down.
Pocket Abe says if Justin's playing 08, can I get another invite, Veronica? I thought I gave you one and you said no.
He didn't know I was playing.
No, I mean, I just gave him an invite and he said no.
He told you no?
Yeah.
How dare he tell you no?
I snapped him and I was like, hey, you want to come play 08? He's like,
Taylor, are you listening? Are you listening in? Oh, he's listening. Can you take Pocket Abe's sword away? He turned down an invite to Veronica. We can't have him be a mod anymore.
Yeah, can we unmod him? Actually, let's block him permanently.
Yeah, don't let him watch. If he's not going to show up for Veronica's game when she invites him, that's it. Done.
Now he's been timed out. Big Night Stacks, what's up? I love that we just did that. Virtual high five to the back.
It's a little long.
That'll teach you to turn down an invite to Veronica and friends, sir.
Yeah. Don't ever do it again. 600
Look at the Kings are with JP now. Kings are running good tonight. What's going on? It's reverse Kings night on the stream.
Ryan raised it to 20. JP 3 bets to 85.
And his sword is gone. Oh, high five. We got him.
Yeah.
Better accept the invite next time, Pocket Apes.
I love it.
Oh my
The
goodness.
needle is strong with the Stones Live crew. The needle is strong. I love it.
No one's ever going to turn down an invite from you again. I promise you that. We made an example out of him.
We did.
An example out of him.
Take that, everybody who turns it down. Actually, he's like the only person that's ever turned it down, unless like someone who's like, yeah, I gotta go to a funeral. But pretty much no one turns it down.
Funeral.
Yeah, they're gone. 5-5. We got some limbs. And let's bump it up. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Ace
Dave
Jack
C.
and Ace King.
Dave C bumps it up to 30. I like very much. Did you ever watch Portlandia?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, we can't talk about it then. 10 high
We
flop.
can talk about it still.
ASA,
Our chat loves spoilers. ASA top pair, yeah. Look at chicks around 5 ways with a top pair in the mix. 5-6 now open-ended on the turn. Harlan's going to put in a little bet. A little semi-bluff from Harlan.
One day ASA will appear happy, but today is not that
He
day.
looks very angry.
Does have top pair and he lets it go. So I'm wondering with that hand, ASA's hand, like a 10-6 of hearts, if you flop top pair, what's your plan? You know?
I mean, maybe he wanted to at least flop 2 pair in order to continue there. I don't know. But Harlan's going to take it down on a draw and a bet. Yeah, Pocket Apes, that makes sense. He does have long hair. He needs to wash it that night. That's why he can't come to your game.
He said he's washing his hair that night.
Yeah.
He does have very long hair.
And not just on his head, but on his face, too.
Yes.
But, you know, you like bearded men, so I thought you'd give him a second chance.
I'll think about
Give him a
it.
chance.
I'll think about it. I might.
Wait, I thought it was your game on Wednesday. Is it
Lon
Lon?
is in my
Lon
game.
is hosting your game? Oh, he's in the game?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. I didn't even know Lon was coming.
Yeah, he's
I'm
in
going
my
to get his
game.
autograph. That's great. I didn't know Lon played Omaha. That is a beautiful picture, by the way.
Lon is a sexy
That's
woman.
like if you and Lon had babies. That's what they'd look like when they grow
I
up.
can't wait. I'm hoping the test comes back positive this week.
You should just do it. You should do it on the air. Pee on the stick and hold it up on the air.
I can't wait. I'll do it in the World Series of Poker and chase him around like, Lon, I'm the only one for you. It meant everything to me and you. Triple D picks up an ace king in the big blind. Everybody limped, and now he's raising to 45. Ace is Ron, never scared of a bear or a pocket pair. He calls.
I love it.
And David O says, you know, I'm playing every hand. Why not? Come on, David O, don't let us down this time.
No, he's not going to play this one. It's Jack 5. Don't be crazy. Harlan's on the phone. That means take his cards. And we're heads up. Classic race. Ace, king, and sixes. Sixes are still ahead.
9 high flop.
9 high flop's okay for
Triple
sixes.
D continues. Triple D continues.
Nice.
And you kind of want to give him credit. He's a little bit more of a snug player. You give him credit for
Did he continue or did he call? I think Aaron put the first bet in. Aaron, no, you're right. Triple D bet Aaron calls. It's just a quick call.
And so now Triple D checks, and Aaron sniffs out the ace king, ace queen, ace jack kind of looking cards.
So one thing that I have.
This flop, actually, Triple D should know that this flop connects better to Aaron's calling range than Triple D's raising range.
Oh, there's our shots getting to the table, by the way. Let's see if everybody takes them.
I like the fold. Aaron sniffed it out.
Look, there's Brittany going around delivering our shots to the table. Peter's like,
I love this. King would have came. King
Oh
would've
yes,
came.
this is our secret rabbit, by the way. See, the king is grayed out on the river. In these scenarios, sometimes our booth will choose to have the dealer put a card face down on the board, which will allow us to see what would have happened. Way to be results oriented.
I love it.
Yeah.
So King would have came, Triple D would have won.
So the table has a round of shots delivered by yours or us is truly. We delivered some shots to the table, and this is our attempt to get a game that's not really in the muck, but
Nah, we're gonna
it could be
get out of
better.
the muck.
It could be better, and they can't turn them down,
No.
right? They have.
Those are the rules. You know, like, it's kind of a bad sign when the commentary sends your table drinks. It's like, oh my God, are we that boring?
Yeah, why don't you guys step it up?
Pump the jam, pump it up.
Dice Gone Funny, it wasn't just me. Veronica and I split it. Cheers to both of us. Thank you though, for the shout out. Look at this. Ryan shot's right on the table.
Yeah, do it, Ryan. I want to see this. It looks like it's a $10 straddle, mates.
Chris Moneymaker's
Yeah, it's a
son
$10
wants to
straddle.
buy a seat in your game. Do you sell seats for your game?
No? You want to buy a seat?
Gotta be a friend.
Tell me, like, send me your reading list. We need to talk about stuff
That's
at the
it?
table.
Just send the reading list?
Yeah, I want to know where his head's at. 3492 diamonds.
I've been listening to Russell Brand podcast lately.
I have not listened to that. No, is it good?
Pretty cool.
Harlan flops open-ended.
I like it. 3, 4, 5, 6, waiting for a 7 or a deuce. Harlan, notorious for betting these open-ended draws, and tonight they're working for him, right? They're really working well.
Sorry, not just tonight. Every night things work for Harlan.
That's true.
Work works for Harlan.
Work.
Work, 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 work. Sorry, I love Rihanna.
So I feel like in like 10 years ago, in the poker boom era, the continuation bet was such a powerhouse, right?
Oh, yeah.
You continuation bet and like a good portion of the time you would just take the pot down right now. It's become such an accepted part of play. Now you'll see people float continuation bets with nothing, and that's what's happened in these last few hands.
Okay,
People continuation out on the flop, right?
Well, I mean, I think it depends. It depends on how many people are in the pot. It depends on what the texture of the board. It depends on a lot of variables. I think you can't just say like set a standard for c-betting constantly. And your c-bet changes also depending on the texture of the board.
Look at this. Everyone's so close to hitting this flop. David open-ended. Dave C with a gut shot. Triple D with the sucker side of the gut shot. Go ahead, say it.
Say what you want.
35 to go, and I believe it's 35, even though the graphics said 33 diamonds on board. That jack doesn't really do anything for anyone. $145 to go from Triple D with pocket threes. That is a pretty saucy bet, and with a scare diamond out on the board, no one with a pair of overs. Even David O is going to let his draw go because it can't be diamonds, even if he hits. Great bet by Triple D, and he's going to scoop the pot, about a $300 pot.
I like me some Triple D. solid guy, smart, nice.
More D the better, right?
And taking a shot of vodka. Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay.
There it is!
Triple D though. Pardon me. Triple D. It's a shot.
Harlan and Asa.
Wait, let me finish saying my idea before. God, you talk so much. You're like a woman.
Go.
Triple D sipped his vodka. It's a shot. You shoot it. You don't sip it. Just for future reference, any of you that are in the game, if you get a shot sent to us from the booth, don't embarrass us.
Oh, wait, he didn't finish it?
He sipped it. Don't embarrass us. Shoot it. We do shoots. We do #1 shoots. It's embarrassing.
I would shoot it.
Let's shoot it.
Let's go out there and just do a lap around the table and drink all the scraps of what they haven't shot yet.
No, that's how you get hedged. David O raises to 30. He gets a couple callers. Jack 3-3 on the flop.
3 threes for Dave C.
And then, so Dave C, sitting there with a 7-3 on the button suited, decides to play it. Harlan flops top pair, and then Dave says, yummy, yummy, lots of threes. Yeah, less chance that Harlan's got a 3. 6 on the turn. Now David O's sitting there looking like, am I the only person that doesn't have anything? He checks.
And he is. Harlan, only a jack can help him here. And just a call. I'm sorry, Harlan leads out with the bet. 100 to go. And I would hope David C would just call here.
Big game text 44. Thanks, baby. I always appreciate the nice compliments from such rugged men online. 10
Oh
over.
no, that's a bad card for Harlan because he's going to think his hand improved.
I mean, he can. How is David O still in this net?
He called 100 on the turn. He's going to
He's a
check.
floater. He's a professional floater. He's going to fold this river.
Is that the hat in Harlan's profile picture that the one stream made him take off?
I don't think so.
225 to go now. Harlan with 3 pair really. It's a Pai Gow hand. It's a good hand in Pai Gow, but not in poker.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Pai Gow commentary brought to you by Justin.
Can you imagine if we live stream Pai Gow? How boring would that be?
I don't know. I don't play Pai Gow.
It looks like Dave C. Just call? Yeah, Harlan says you have a 3, you're good, and he's about to see that he does.
Nat,
Rush!
what is up, Nat? Nice to see you in the chat. We miss you and love you. You know what? You come in this chat, but then you still don't come into the game.
You know what? I actually have a proposition for Nat. I have something that's right up his alley. November 22nd, it's a Wednesday night. We are streaming a $1,000 buy-in 9-handed single table sit and go. You get 100,000 in chips, 30-minute levels. We're paying top 2.
Let me tell you what.
That would be right up his alley, right?
You want to tell me? I'll tell you what's up Nat's alley. Poker. That's it. He likes to play.
$1,000 buy-in single table sit and go, deep stack, good structure. I think
I
Nat's
think
going
a
to be there.
5-10 is up there.
I have a feeling he'll be here.
Okay, well, let's see, because he's never here. And I'm mad at him. I'm mad at him. No, I don't see him. I'm mad at him.
If he comes and plays that sit and go, will you show up and have a drink with him while he plays?
Maybe.
Maybe. So you're not even going to get a definite on that? You doing the hard to get
He
thing?
needs to tweet me and tell me he's coming, and then I'll come.
Okay. Well, there you have it. November 22nd, $1,000 buy-in. It's 9 seats only, first come, first serve. Just go to the poker cage, buy your ticket. Once it sells out, that's it. There's no alternates. We're going to pay the top 2, $5,900 to first, $2,200 to second.
Gus the Nuts 9, welcome to the chat. Israeli Ron. Oh!
Isn't that your BFF?
I love Israeli
I thought
Ron.
that was your BFF.
Oh my gosh.
Was this a
He's
dealer?
my favorite.
I see a lot of people with cards. That was a bomb
David
pop. I got
raises to
excited.
35.
It's not a
JP
bomb pop.
calls.
Peter with mystery cards is coming along too.
160.
It's 160 now to go. Peter has raised it up, and we still don't know what he has. Cards are not perfectly on the reader. They need to be a little more forward.
Bacon TT7 says super excited about that $1,000 sit and
I think
go.
it's going to be a lot of fun. Peter, oh, okay, so it makes sense now. We finally see Peter's cards, pocket queens, and he has 3-bet to 170 after David raised to 135. And Ryan's going to let it go, so we are going heads up to this flop. Ace-Jack versus Queen-Queen.
4, 6, 7.
Great flop for queens.
David O does have a backdoor flush draw and drawn to potentially an ace. So Chris Moneymaker's son says, Veronica, please pick your best OA player in NorCal. I would challenge for a heads-up Stones Live game. You know what? I do have one named Andrew Barber, one of my good friends, and he does have a World Series of Poker bracelet in horse. So I'll call him up.
Yeah, but it was just
and-
horse.
It was just horse.
That's an easy game.
So I'll call him up and we'll make it happen.
Chris Moneymaker's son versus Andrew Barber.
Andrew Barber also likes Sam Harris.
So Ben just walked up and put $200 on the table. That can only mean one
Rack attack,
thing.
baby.
Table 11 won the rack attack, and that is, I believe, if it's not 930, no, this is a football rack attack. And it's a bomb pot. This is how magic is made, okay? $200 rack attack, and each player putting $25 in, 9 players going to the flop, and game over. What do you think?
I'm just reading the chat because this is going to be a big cluster punch.
Yeah.
I'll take the gun.
And okay, so I see what also down on the table here, what Harlan and Asa were waiting for. They got pineapple backs now, so they should be taking their shots soon. And
Oh, baby.
you know what we need to find out later is who posts out on the shots.
Well, I watched someone sip. And yeah, I have a feeling Peter didn't drink
Let the
his
sip
shot.
go, okay?
I think Peter didn't drink it.
Why
because
would he do
Peter,
that?
Peter looks like he lifts weights and
Do you
runs.
lift, bro? Do you
He
lift?
lifts things up and puts them down.
All right, guys, rack attack and a bomb pot. It's time to make some magic happen. There's a flop. 9 players are looking at it. Peter with queens again. And not the worst flop for queens, but not the best when you're 9 ways.
But he
does have the best of it.
He does have the best of it.
Yeah. And it's checked all the way around to Peter, who's going to take a stab at it from the button. No one with a king here, and only Asa with a 10. I'm looking at these hands, I'm thinking Ace is probably the only one that can even call. And he is stacking up chips for a call.
He does have a backdoor flush draw. And he is living on a prayer.
I think that Stones Live is the only poker stream that points out backdoor flush draws.
Yeah, and blockers. Like typically you're talking about blockers in Omaha, but we talk about blockers
He lets
here
it go,
in Holdem.
and it's a bomb pot, so I get it. What a great time for Peter to pick up queens, scooping a rack attack and the bomb pot right on the flop. Pretty rare.
It's just that easy, folks. You can do it too.
And he shows a queen. He shows one queen. That's it's funny in a live stream game to try and do that and just show one card when 30 minutes later they're going to be able to see exactly what you have.
I think it's still fun for the moment.
I was like, what? Today was like, oh, I got the button right here.
Life is short, live in the moment.
The sun will burn out.
Not
It
in our
will
life.
be either, it'll turn into a red dwarf, will either be engulfed by the sun. Other physicists,
He's talking about this one.
I think I might be drunk.
I was gonna buy a Tesla.
That we may
that help?
get pushed out. So we'll just be like a dark cold rock floating around with
Could I save the world if I bought a Tesla?
the sun?
Yeah.
No. But you should buy one anyway, because
Will my Tesla still run when the sun goes out?
30.
no. But neither can you.
I don't think I'll be here when it happens.
No problems, not.
Italy a couple of weeks ago.
The bot version of you, maybe?
Oh, we're
That would be so
upload
annoying.
our consciousness to computers.
Oh, you should watch Black Mirror. Yeah, totally.
I tried. I watched the first 2 episodes. It was really annoying.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
Yeah, I can tell. Harlan races to 30. Loan for Card says Black Mirror's awesome. Yes,
Look
it
at
is.
these guys with their shots are still full. Come on, guys, get to it.
Oh, tell me your favorite Black Mirror episode, Loan for Cards.
I'm gonna go see if they've taken their shots yet.
You go yell at them. So Harlan's got the best of it right now with an ace, and of course turns trips. David C still with a flush draw, and David O with a 3. Not sure. He's first to act. He's betting. Bet 60. Thick Gravy Enma, 100% agree. 100% agree. The John Hamm episode. Best Black Mirror episode ever. Layers upon layers upon layers. Harlan raises to 175. You kind of got to give him credit for an ace here. I don't know if he's thinking, I want to keep the flush draw in. You might get equity out of 2 different flush draws. I don't think you're going to get any equity out of a 7. Pocket 7s and pocket 3s already will punish you. I mean, if you're thinking a flush draw will pay you off, or worse. Did you yell at them?
So Aaron did his shot and Ryan did his shot. Everyone else, they're just sitting there. They said thank you, but they haven't taken them.
So did you tell them to freaking do it?
I yelled at them.
Did you yell at them the way I would, though?
No one can do it.
You
like
opened up the door.
No one can do it like you.
Let out all the heat.
There's no heat being held in here. Anything fun happened while I was gone?
No.
No.
I drove into it, car outside the area-wise.
Big Mac Stack says Dave C didn't come here to fold nut flush draws. Maybe he did. We have a straddle on. It's at 5-5-10, ladies and gentlemen, and we love it. And ASA just calls it an ace-7 of diamonds. Strong. Peter has played on the stream for 2 years and still can't put his cards on the reader.
He got him there. It just took a second.
That's what she said.
As usual, the chat room is the best.
Harlan races to 70 with a king jack. So he straddled this. What price says he misses me? I miss you too, babe.
When's he coming back?
I don't know. He has to get in my game on Wednesday, but it's full. You gotta book me like 3-4 weeks ahead because I fill up like the week after Veronica and Friends for the next month.
Sean415 is asking about the 100K this weekend. Let's finish up this hand and we'll tell you all about it.
Jack 9-4. Peter flops a flush draw. Harlan picks up top pair. Harlan always gets a pair, right?
It seems like that, yeah.
He's got the most equity in this hand. He leads.
Now, Peter with 7-8 of clubs is actually pretty close to Harlan, which is crazy just on draws, but he has so many outs. And he's going to come along for 200. Let's see.
So a 10 or a club.
Or 10 of clubs would be.
There we go.
There it is. Oh, what a dirty card.
Bingo.
Harlan asked right now, did you take your shot? And Peter says, do you want me to? And Harlan's like, yeah.
There's another shot over here.
And Ace is offering his shot up to someone else. There goes Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Oh, a sip. He sipped it. Veronica, he sipped it.
It's just embarrassing. I'm just telling you.
We got to invite drinkers to the game in the future.
Why do you think Veronica and Friends exists?
Right? This is very sad.
This is weak. This is a weak showing.
Hey, guys. So Peter picks up a flush, and Harlan with 2 pair is facing a $375 bet into a $700 pot. Pretty brutal. And he's going to call. Looking for a jack or a king on the river. Good luck, Harlan. He usually makes it. That's not going to do it. Peter with the check mark. Let's see if he can get any value out of this. Natarash wants VPIP in the stats. I think there's a way to do it, but we just haven't figured it out. We're just not that
See,
smart.
the problem is because this flush came on the turn. I don't know. It just seems like I don't even know if you get value out of a queen 10 here. Maybe.
How does Harlan even not call here? He's called with so much thinner, like he's kind of trapped, right?
Okay. I mean, I don't see Harlan calling here. I don't even see a straight calling here. That's 420.
He's gonna call.
It's such a small bet. It's so like, please call. It's like, please 2-pair, call me.
Ace 10 of clubs, Peter.
Oh, and then Harlan asked, Ace 10 of clubs, Peter. Close, Harlan. Very close. 7-8 is just as dirty. Because you got to think, what's Peter doing? Oh, Harlan shows his king jack. Can we get a read on Peter? What's Peter's? I would like to see Peter's face right here.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to call 2-pair.
He's going to let it go.
Pocket apes, are you talking about Year by Uber? Is that what you're saying?
So check this out, guys. I just put a link in the chat room for you, and Taylor, if he's on the ball, might even stick a little flyer up here in the middle of the screen. But I have one here too. Oh, he is on it. Okay, that's pretty good. It starts tomorrow night, the $100,000 guaranteed quantum tournament. There's 5 flights tomorrow night, Wednesday and Thursday morning and night, 120 buy-in, 10,000 chips, 10% advance to day 2. This Friday and Saturday, 240 buy-in, 20% advance to day 2. If you qualify for day 2, you get $250 that day. If you qualify a second time, you get a $900 bonus. A third time, another. So the more you qualify, the more you can make before you even play on day 2. Now, you don't want to waste all this time this week qualifying, Veronica. Just show up Sunday, buy directly into day 2 for $900 and get a whopping $100,000 in chips.
Damn, Daniel.
And if you make the final table, Lon McCarran is going to analyze your play live here on Stones Live.
That's all I've ever wanted.
What more could you want?
Besides his baby.
Well, you already have that on the way, right?
Right.
Yeah?
I mean, we're hoping.
No?
It does appear to be.
It's sitting low. It's a boy.
It does appear to be a donut right now, maybe a donut baby, but it could grow into something better and bigger.
Did you eat donuts?
Mabes. I'm telling you, this bakery by my house is ruining my life. I was on such a good diet.
And then the bakery
The
opened.
bad baker. Oh my God. Don't go there. They serve crack. JP raises to 70 out of the small blind.
Nice segue.
Harlan calls because reasons.
It's 7-8. He just saw it win. Okay.
Go heads up. Heads up now, tell me. do you
What?
love me?
Come
Heads up.
on! That is so absurd. Harlan
It's
back
just
in
like it's not
action.
fair, you know?
We do have a diamond draw though.
I would, if I was Harlan, just call here.
With diamonds on the board?
So yeah, you still have them beat.
For now.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole point is.
Harlan checks again. He's like, I want to make sure I still have 7-8.
I'm never going on a date with you, like ever. You cut me off all the time.
Hey, I'm buying dinner. I'm going to talk all I want.
I actually hate you.
Both players rechecking their cards. Like JP with the nut flush draw, he can't go anywhere. Harlan has raised it up to 300.
So the
Call
300
all in?
raise,
All in.
all in.
Wow. Yeah, this is.
He's like, are we chopping this?
Oh no.
Okay, well, it worked.
Do we get a
What do I know?
run 2 or 3 times here? And how do you feel about that? Are you like Jake? Only 1 or 3, never 2?
I would do it. No, I mean, I'll do it whatever the person wants to do it. I don't care. All in with it.
All right, they're running it once. One-time run.
And missed.
Harlan's got it. Pretty wicked setup.
I also think he did that because Harlan didn't have that many chips behind.
How much did he have?
Oh no, maybe he had 2.3K. Okay.
Nice hand for Harlan. Flops the nuts against the nut flush draw. I think it's smart of Harlan just to run it once there, though.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, your results oriented when you say that, but yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. Because he won. Had he lost,
I mean,
you'd have
had he
been like,
lost.
oh, I should have
No,
run it
but
twice.
I mean, the majority of the time he is going to win that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going
runs
to take
it
my
twice.
equity and I'm going to roll with it.
And he probably chops.
if I have the most equity, of course I'm only going to run it once. If you want to reduce your variance,
So why
run
ever
twice.
run it multiple times? Why ever?
because if you're like 40% to make your hand, you're going to ask to run it twice or 3 times.
You know, so typically in the past, we've only allowed our games to run it multiple times on the live stream. I just heard that our management team, as of yesterday, allowed all games 2-5 and higher to run it multiple times.
Heads up.
Of course. I think that's pretty cool. And one thing that I have to say about Stones is the structure of our games. It allows for more action, allows for bigger games with matching the biggest stack, now running it twice. It's a very lenient room when it comes to that sort of thing.
You guys are like a floozy girl in the 1800s. I don't know. Like, how do I've lost myself there.
I wonder if there's any people in our chat room that think they can beat this game.
I think everybody in the chat room thinks they can beat every game.
They do.
That's
It
why
seems
they're
like that, right?
in the chat.
But they never show up in
They're armchair quarterbacks.
and they think that they're better than everybody. They
They
don't
can
realize they
probably
can see
be
the
a better
cards.
quarterback than the Dolphins right now.
Do you think they do it with sports too? It's not just poker.
Dolphins
They think
suck.
they're better. They think they're better than like professional athletes too.
Yeah,
They think
yeah.
they're better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could totally do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try out next year for the Dolphins because they suck.
Do you know that the
Men
Philadelphia
have
Eagles?
egos. Men have egos.
The Philadelphia Eagles do open tryouts every year. If anyone
I
can
think
come join.
most teams do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I thought it was just an Eagles thing.
No. Most teams do. You can do open tryouts.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone ever makes it through those.
I'm sure a few people have. I mean, I'm
should
gonna go try out
We
next
should
year.
try. Let's
I
go
want to
try
be
out for the 49ers.
The Raiders need a punter, and that's what I do best.
You punt?
David O raises to 35. And I believe we are heads up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? King high flop. David O looks like he's got an inside straight draw from the flop. Yep.
The worst hand wins. Standard. Rick and Barstow says that he has shown up to play. Does he mean for the football tryouts or for poker?
Probably for football tryouts and for poker.
How'd the football tryouts go? I'm curious.
I would walk in with a donut in my hand, be like, where's the tryout?
I want to try out for third string quarterback. Stream.
Third string.
I want to be third stream.
Well, you're the third stream commentator.
Quarterback is easy. Just
Burn!
it was good. It was okay.
Well, and you're tearing up in front of me.
I mean, on
you're,
the inside,
you're sore.
really.
You're
I mean,
in pain.
Justin Kelly has better burns than that, though. But
You're
it's
like,
it's like a standard
go
one.
take a Xanax. I don't think you're able to
ABC.
handle the rest of the night.
It's ABC.
This guy's in pain.
You're good. You're good. You're no Justin Kelly, but you're good.
Oh. I am glad I am no Justin Kelly.
David O with Jacks.
David O, the way his picture looks is like exactly him. Just smiling, just happy.
He's always smiling. He's probably the nicest person you've ever
Oh,
met.
I was at an 08 game last night and people started fighting.
I thought it was wait.
Yeah. Oh, what's 08? These guys started fighting. I'm like, it's an 08 game. How are you guys fighting? This is not. This is a $16 bet.
Probably 3-bet with eights. Is he crazy?
No.
What's David do here? And JP stuck in the middle. He's gonna get out of there. I think David just calls. Jacks versus eights. and
David's not scared.
We're gonna see a flop. Do you just call there, Veronica?
David O? Yeah, I just called. Good checks.
Bacon's asking about the structure for the sit and go. I'll get it for you guys. Give me a second.
Why don't you tweet it?
Tweet the structure?
Yeah.
It has been tweeted a few times. No 8 on that flop. David's still in front.
There's 3-4. Still gotta be worried if you're David. Although Harlan's loosey-goosey, it's still something like an overpair would do.
Anytime I
don't
would
mind
be
check calling.
in
you know?
a pot with Harlan, I would be worried.
No. I would not be worried because it's Harlan. I don't mind check calling all the way down. And unless like an ace or a king comes, because it looks kind of, it could be.
Harlan's gonna stay aggro here.
Oh, and Harlan checks.
Whoa.
7 on the turn. This is where if I'm David, oh,
David's gonna bet.
Let's see if I can get some. Well, if you think they have an overpair, you're not really getting any value.
All right, guys, check out the chat room. There's a link to the single table sit and go. We'll have all the information, including the structure for you.
10 on the river.
That's a check mark for David.
I swear I drank the coffee before we started. I'm still falling asleep.
You are?
Yeah. I can close my eyes too long and fall asleep.
You want another coffee? I'll order you a latte.
No, I had a latte.
Yeah, big doggy.
I just need a nap.
So, something really exciting coming up, and I was going to talk about it when you were asleep.
Oh, okay.
Beginning in January, we will not only be simulcasting every episode between YouTube and Twitter, adding a Friday night stream
Tell me
as well.
more.
We're adding a Friday night stream.
Friday night stream!
Yeah. We'll be here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Is there
and
a
the best
poster for
part-
that?
Not yet, no.
Oh.
But we are planning something big for the kickoff stream for January 5th. We're planning something really big, really big. You'll like it.
What about Veronica After Dark?
And we're looking into that. We're looking into Veronica After Dark. It will be the adult version of Stone's Live. So January 5th will be our first Friday night stream, and we are looking to do big games. So if you're a 25-50 player, a 20-40 Omaha player, 100-200 limit player,
That's me.
make sure you're reaching out to me. Let me know you're a big player. You want to play big games on Friday nights. And starting January 5th, every Friday night, we'll be streaming a big game right here on Stone's Live.
Israeli Ron, call me honey.
We're in.
I know you want
We're
to get
in.
down here. I would love Israeli Ron to come into our game. He's my favorite on that show.
Bacon's asking if the tournament, the sit and go starts at 5 or 7. Play starts at 5. The stream will start at 7. Triple D with top pair.
That's 25 and scoop.
Easy game. Israeli Ron wants to play 100, 200, 400.
I don't need a house. I can just sit down with my down payment.
That 100, 200 game we had here was lit.
Yeah. JC Tran. You know, I think if we could get JC Tran and Israeli Ron, maybe Ziberju,
Dante.
Dante.
We need Dante. Unfortunately, Fridays are not good for Dante. That's when he makes his money, yo.
Is he a dancer?
Whatever he does, I think he does okay.
Check, raise, flop, check, turn. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. You should do the mythical beast in the wild. Check, raise, flop, check, raise, turn. Harlan's got queens in the hijack. Raises to 40. Are you talking to Taylor Swift? I thought I saw Taylor.
That's not what I was pointing at.
Taylor Swift.
Did you see what I was pointing at?
She's a call girl, and her name's Taylor Swift. Yeah, I saw what you were pointing at. I was trying not to make it obvious. Oh my God! Did you not see what I was pointing at?
I'm trying to impress
God,
you.
you want me to say it?
Since buying dinner doesn't work. Can't even talk as much as I want.
Veronica and friends. This Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, half the table will be ladies. Alicia, my bae,
She
is
plays
gonna be
Omaha.
here. Yeah.
Who else is in your
So
lineup?
you know what she said? She had 3 margaritas and decided she's gonna come. She told me.
Oh, so she doesn't normally play Omaha.
She doesn't normally play away.
Great.
So hopefully she knows it's a high-low split.
Give us a little preview. Who's in?
Lon McCarran,
Standard.
Master C.
Oh, Master C, great.
Master C hasn't been in the chat for a while. I feel like I should just hold back on the rest.
Just give up what you want to give up.
Jeff S.
Oh, he's a good Omaha player.
Yeah, he's in there. So super excited.
3 players, David with an ace, and an ace comes out. 4 pairs with a 10. I'm excited for Wednesday. And we have Jake here in the booth with Michael Longcar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one and only.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
So it's going to be like the super brain and the super model in the booth.
Which one's which? Do they just
Yeah, they laugh back there all the time.
I
That's how
love
you know
it.
you're doing good, when you hear the laughs come from back there.
Looking for some fun stuff, baby.
Oh, I'm so happy. I didn't think we were going to get singing tonight.
No, I sang a few times. I just don't. I can't sing Joy Division.
Not on
He's
key.
like in the center of the city, and I sound horrible. No, it sounds horrible. But I'll play it. I'll play it in my car, and
Our
I'll.
broadcast guy Taylor does a really good singing. Nickelback. He does Nickelback.
Oh, I heard that he loves Nickelback.
Yeah, he does.
It's his
He's
favorite band.
really good.
He's been asking me to bring him a Nickelback poster.
You have one?
Yeah, because he kissed his other Nickelback poster so much that it wore out. We have a $10 straddle, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Triple D with pocket jacks and the hijack raises to 50, and we love it. And we love it.
When did Nickelback become like the whipping boy for music?
When they started to suck.
When were they good?
I don't know.
Oh. All right. We got a hand shaping up. Harlan says King Deuce is worth a raise up to 40. Or, I'm sorry,
mean,
I called for
it's
50
suited.
against Jacks. King Deuce and Jacks, and King is good. 75 to go. Come on. This game is rigged.
Live poker's rigged, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first on Stone's Live.
Triple D does at least pick up a diamond draw, but no, the third king. Sorry.
Not much money in this pot. Harlan,
my
show 'em the bad
God.
news.
So dirty. And that's what you get playing against
Triple
Harlan.
D looks like the type of guy who likes it dirty.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll just leave it at that.
Are you just saying that because you're mad because he sipped your vodka?
How do you sip vodka?
You can.
It's just.
I have before. Like, don't hate. Appreciate.
I feel like come to a Polish family, you'll get kicked out.
You don't even drink vodka, so you can't really judge.
I know, but I make up for it in other ways.
Like what?
I can swear in Polish. I speak Polish. I can
Do some
cook.
Polish swearing for us right now.
Kurwa jebana mać. That's the worst one.
What's that mean? Wait, no. Just kidding.
I haven't been able to start myself with that.
I almost set her up.
Sean, 415. They were never good. I know. $10 straddle. Looks like the vodka at least got some straddles out of them.
Didn't they sing that song? Look at this.
That's how every song they ever sang I love you.
We're going walking down the street. I think this could be a bomb pot. No, there's a lot of hands in here.
I have to take a break before I.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm in here all alone. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Literally laughing so hard, I'm crying. Thank you guys in the chat room for being here, by the way. If you haven't taken a moment yet, right up above me there's a little heart. Please click that and follow our channel. We really appreciate it. 6 players heading out to this flop. Let's see what happens here. 10-8, Dave C. Flops the second nut straight, and he's in fantastic position in a multi-way pot with no one really catching much of anything. And David O with pocket fours takes the lead, 50 to go. JP, King, Queen, top pair is going to raise it up. He does have the redraw to the 10, and now we're around to Dave C. just licking his chops. Just a call. And I don't blame him there. Let's see a turn card and see what happens. David O with fours gets squeezed out, and now we're going to be heads up. The turn could change everything, and it does. Of course, it's Stones Live. What more do you expect? 3 spades on board, but more importantly now, JP with top pair, and Dave, unfortunately for him, just playing for a chop. Yeah, and you see it there in the chat room. That is correct. Starting January 5th, we are going to begin streaming on Stone's Life. By the way, it's a bet from JP, and Dave correctly lays it down. So starting January 5th, we're streaming Friday nights. We'll be here every Friday night, and we'll be simulcasting. So if you want to watch us on YouTube as well, we will be there for you as well. YouTube and Twitch, all streamed. It's going to be big games on Friday nights. And this is not for sure, but we're looking into a call-in portion of the show, which would be a lot of fun, especially if Veronica's here. And not only that, but for our kickoff episode, I have a bunch of fun things planned, maybe a special tournament, maybe some promos on January 5th, and most importantly, I have some limited edition Stones Alive swag being made as we speak. So,
Honey child, no you didn't.
get your party hats on.
I wear my party hat 24/7.
By the way, when you were gone, David C. made a really good laydown. We'll go back and watch it later. You missed it, but
oh, that's why we need Veronica after dark.
He flopped the second best straight, and then his opponent had top pair with open ender and he hit his straight bet, and David let it go, which I thought was really great.
Or he's a nit.
Or he's a good player.
One or the other. One of the options.
I would have lost all of my chips.
Oh, here comes a sick burn.
Here's my time to get back at you, Veronica. All right, I have a copy of the Card Room magazine, NorCal's Poker. What did it say?
That's not
NorCal's
Veronica,
Poker
that's Jake.
and Casino News. Right here on the front, you can see Jonathan Little and Jake Rosensteel, and it says Jonathan Little was in the booth with Jake Rosensteel. I think he might have forgot that he was in the booth with Veronica.
Yeah. It was, rip it
No
up.
one cares. No one cares.
Wait. Can you sing that Nickelback song for us real quick? He does it really good. Look at this sick burn! Taylor Smith, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
know what? Jake might have got in the paper, but I got in Jonathan Little's heart. How's that?
You did. I was shocked. I really thought that it was going to be you and like making Jonathan Little blush all night. He actually made you blush quite a bit.
He's super cute. What do you want me to do?
He's
What do you want me to do, huh?
I think we are maybe 5. We have 5 ways here, and Jack 9-5 on this flop. Aaron is going to bet it. He is open-ended.
No, he's.
My apologies. He's calling. I apologize. He.
Oh no, Aaron is open-ended.
Aaron's open-ended, and
I was looking at Dave C.
He's calling a bet from Dave C. My apologies.
Dave
We're
C.
both a little off there.
And unfortunately sober.
Not. Eventually, we won't be. At 10, we have some wine waiting for us.
You do?
Ryan bought us wine, but we can't
For
drink
real?
it until we're done. Yeah.
Are we joking? Is this real life?
This better be. I mean, I got my hopes up now.
Oh, I'm all about hopes up. That's the only way to live.
That's not the only thing.
Jack pairs aboard.
Now, I've noticed that it seems like when the board pairs on the turn, that passive players tend to change their play. Like, it seems like passive players get aggressive on the turn pairing the board. Have you noticed that?
So I've heard from many poker pros saying that the play is backwards from amateurs. Like they should be more aggressive early on, but they are later on. And I think that's the way it goes.
Look at this, a 7 hit the river, and Aaron actually straight it up, takes the pot down.
Yes. I really love, so I've dived into the world of more limit games just to kind of get more of the structure of the game, to like analyze more of the structure, like the 08, a limit 08, and basically turning it into a hand selection game and then squeezing out thin value. I like that the aggression's gone out of the game.
I'm falling in love with limit again too.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's
I
having
feel
a
like the game
resurgence?
is more pure.
Right?
You know, it's like you don't get the madness.
Do you think it's actually making a comeback? Or
I think it will.
Yeah.
I especially think mixed games are going to make a comeback. I mean, everybody's bad at Holdem.
Were mixed games ever like on the forefront though?
I don't. Maybe not.
By the way, I'm glad you mentioned mixed games because we're streaming one on the 29th of this month.
Which one? When
It's going to be a 5-5 no limit Holdem / PLO high
Oh, cool. Very
mix.
cool.
And I do have a couple seats left in that if anyone wants to join us November 29th.
ASA flops the set here and checks it. I can't remember who the original raiser was. It looks like a small pot, so maybe it was a limp with a straddle.
Look at Asa picking up a set, and Asa's had so many pocket pairs tonight. And what a great flop for him.
I think College 209 limit Holdem is actually more swingy than no limit. It
Depends
can be.
on how you play it.
It can be.
Your hand selection.
And you like depending on the limit, you don't want to get eaten up by the rake too. That's also a problem.
Yeah, you want to play slightly bigger limits. You don't want to be playing 3-6.
I mean, if you can handle it. If you can handle
But
it.
it's like near impossible to beat the drop.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Near impossible.
I also wouldn't encourage someone to play a bigger limit game if they can't financially handle it.
I think like for limit Holdem, the sweet spot would be like a 6-12 or an 8-16.
I think you also, there's a difference between playing it for a living and playing it for enjoyment and understanding strategy and just trying to dive into the game. So if you're actually playing it for a living, hopefully you're a little bit better, and you are going to want those bigger games to deal with that rate.
Look at this real quick to segue into this. Asa, who flopped 5s, and now David O ends up on the turn, makes a straight. What a dirty, dirty bird. And he's going to bet it out. And Asa has to know. I mean, I know we're on Harlan here, but Harlan's going to let it go. I speak too soon. Sorry, Harlan. Get in there. What's Harlan calling with? He thinks he's going to make a straight or hit an ace and be good. I don't know. But Harlan raises. Harlan actually going for a bluff spot here. And what do you do with your Asa?
I say, in these, well, I guess there's a ton of people in this pot. I would just let it ride. See if the board pairs. Because that's how I do, because I got whale logic. I like to call.
Wow. And of course, like David can't go away here, but does he just call? Or does he? I think he has to raise. But if he raises,
He has to raise. You're gonna get money out of a set. And
was Harlan just stone cold bluff here? David looks like just a call. He's got the nuts. Why wouldn't he just call? That's why. But I mean, the set comes along, right? Even if he raises, the set calls.
I probably would have preferred to raise. You'll get money out of a set, out of a flush draw potentially.
And there's about 300 coming in from Asa. Look at David, the pain. You can see the pain. And he's stacking up his chips, just kind of knowing he's throwing them away.
The thing is, he has to consider that there's 3 people in this pot. One of them more than likely has a set here. You have to fold this.
There it is.
You have to fold it.
I feel like he put his chips in knowing.
Yeah,
Like
he
you
knows.
could see he was pained. He hated that pair on the river.
Yeah, he knows. You have to fold that. If it was just heads up and you're playing with a laggy player, I think it's a decent call, but...
Brock says, why is that guy wearing his shirt half on? Oh, I didn't notice he
Because he's
is.
half hot, half cold.
Did he finally drink his shot? Is that why? His temperature regulation's all off.
Yeah.
Just that half of his body. What a dirty hand, though.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah. Nice setup.
We want blood.
Blood. So while you were gone, I was kind of telling them a little bit about adding our Friday night stream and that we're making up some custom swag to give away on January 5th. We're going to have Stone's Live Day, and we're going to do a tournament. And remember Deej Day? Remember when we did Deej Day and we had all the special Deej shirts and did
I'm
promos all
trying to
day?
take those days out of my memory.
So we're putting together a fun. We're putting together a fun day. The whole day. It's gonna be Stone's Live Day on January 5th, and we're gonna do a whole event with promos, double live stream, and possibly even a poker after dark with Miss Veronica Brill. So this is a bomb pot. Sarah is going to be slinging cards now. Every dealer change, every player puts $25 in, and we get 9 players going to the flop, and it's just pandemonium. No bomb pot on this
I
one.
would call this Nirvana, not Pandemonium. I would say this is no, not the band.
Hello.
Not the band. I would say this is heaven.
9 players and a flop.
Sean XZY, what's up? Nice to see you.
9 deuce 4, calling out every card on the flop because that's what Jonathan Little would want.
Rob says I would play January 5th.
I'll talk to you, Wabright. It's gonna be a big game though. Probably 25-50.
Wabright can play big games. Wabright is rich.
We'll talk.
He's loaded.
I'll have
He
my
has
people call your people.
2 stone lions outside of his gate.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I want pictures.
I have binoculars. I go outside of his bedroom window all the time.
He loves that. Check this out. Another bomb pot where the bettor just takes it down on the flop.
With a 9.
That's the second time we've seen that. And C8, Queen 9 is a famous hand from Seed 8.
I feel like they could knit some good sweaters here and donate them. You know?
Yeah, I do.
I hate College 209 says I wish I was hot enough to be stalked by Veronica. Yeah.
Sorry, that only Wabri is.
Actually, no, I've got a whole pile. You know, Lon McCarron's one of them too.
Pocket Abe's, I've seen all your tweets saying you better get some Stones Live swag. The moment he heard swag, he was all about it. I have some awesome stuff being made, but the only way you get it, you gotta be here.
To play it.
You gotta be here playing. Not on Stones Live, just in the room. We're gonna be giving away all day in the room. And there it is, by the way, Quantum is starting tomorrow night at 6, and it'll be running till the end of the week with day 2 on Sunday. Your chance to play a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool for as little as a $120 buy-in. It brought Jake out of tournament retirement.
Don Duo 111, that is the nicest compliment. That's the nicest thing I've ever been called or compared to. A blind camel. Sexy. Ryan J races to 35 under the gun +1. And where are you going? Leaves me alone. Is he bringing me alcohol? Please, God, if there is a God, tell him to bring me alcohol. King high flop, 2 clubs. Triple D does have a backdoor club draw. Ryan with top pair, he was, I think, the original aggressor. What is up, my Jake?
What's up, dude?
How did my Jake get here?
Just showed up. So Justin Kuraitis. Who am I? What game is
Can
this?
you do your best Justin Kuraitis?
I can't. Oh my god, I can't even.
Come on, just do one. That's like 30 seconds.
No, you get fired.
I'm just saying, like, if you could imitate him, that would be hilarious.
Are we 5-5 unlimited Holdem here?
We are 5-5ing unlimitedly.
I like it.
And we sent them all shots of vodka, and a few of them have sipped it. It's embarrassing.
Sipped vodka. What are we doing here?
7 on the turn. We are heads up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever?
Big smack stacks. What's going on? I am not drunk. The Brock 21. What's going on? What a game.
I can smell it if he was, and he's not.
A couple of my bad friends in this game, Triple D in seat 3. How's he been playing?
You know, pretty well. He hasn't been running great.
I talked to Triple D a few days ago. He knew he was going to play on the stream, and he said he kind of planned on exploiting his image as being someone of the, like a lot of times we get into poker games and we stereotype players.
He wants to give the, they want to play a little more loose on the stream.
And he's going to try to exploit I'm an old player.
It's hard when you don't get cards. You have nothing. And you're getting flopped all day, every day.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Life's not easy. But then you flop the nuts once in a while.
Every now and then. Wow, that's a big bet there.
That's what she said. Insta-call. Oh no, it looked like a raise, no? With all those hundreds?
JP bets 450 with a busted flush draw. Ryan snaps him off with King Jack. Hi-ya.
Don't get up. Stay there.
Oh, is that vodka?
I need a couple minutes. That's vodka.
It's all good.
Thank you, vodka.
Justin K. He's the best.
I love you. I mean,
He doesn't seat 6. He looks somewhat disgruntled right now. Is he salad?
He's had salad. I got a mega burn.
Are you talking about this
I got
already?
a mega burn before you got here.
Oh no.
I mean, it doesn't hurt a lot. I've only cried in the fetal position in the shower, sucking my thumb every night since this magazine's come out. But you know, it's not that bad. I'll get over it. I usually do.
It's you were Jonathan Little. I was Jonathan Little.
No.
The card room.
He's my Jonathan Little. He's
They
not
had to go with
yours.
someone. They had to like, hey, Jonathan Little's like NorCal pokering. Who are we gonna
Obviously
showcase?
Jake. Obviously Jake.
The beard. It's bearded. It's beautiful. It's good for you. King Queen 5 with clubs. He just got pocket 7s. Dave's been flopping out flush draw here. Dave's a one character. Dave and I, he insists that today was the first time that he and I had played poker together. I think that it's like all us white guys look the same. He like doesn't recognize
All
me.
you bearded guys.
Yeah, we're NorCal guys. We're all
NorCal.
like flannel, white.
You
like,
saw my
like
tweet,
beard.
right?
Yeah.
This is NorCal, damn it.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff, but it's good. Flop checks through.
Let's do that right there.
Nice. That's a club on the river. Dave C's gonna get there.
So what? Why are you here?
I miss you. Is that not enough in my life?
You do not. You heard I was wearing black. Back to black.
It's good. I was like, wow, we're going back to the dark side. I thought we were gonna
I
like dim the lights in here, bring it back.
I got a little bit of Joy Division under here. I
that's dark.
listened. I
like
listened
it.
to some, my old stomping ground type of music.
So this is a check raise. Oh,
goodness.
Flush over flush. Dave is gonna get the check raise in.
Oh goodness gracious! Aaron's just gonna call here. 100% Aaron's calling here. Just call.
Aaron plays.
What's Dave gonna click back with?
The sizing, I think if we're gonna like try to keep bluffs in the range here, I'd like to see a little bit larger sizing here from Dave. As it is, I mean, when it's bet 60 raised to 175, it's tough to really
like,
sell a
please
bluff
call.
here. Yeah. It's like
What's gonna call you right now? What's gonna call you? Broadway?
it's hard to imagine that anyone. I mean, if Aaron's got
10?
yeah. I almost feel like if Aaron made it larger, it'd be almost an easier call for Aaron. Like, okay, like he's clearly just like trying to like pull us down here.
He's
As
got
it is-
2 pair. He's trying to make it look like he's got the nut flush.
Yeah. Aaron's savvy enough. Aaron can make some really big folds that like that.
I agree. I think if he made it like so spewy,
Did he lay it down?
He laid it down.
It's Aaron. Yeah.
Come on.
Get out of here. It's not the first time at this rodeo.
In Aaron's defense, once again, we know that Aaron is capable of making folds. Also, Dave doesn't seem like the kind of guy who like reeks of like I'm gonna like bluff you out of like pots and like blast off.
Yeah.
Exploit my image. He just doesn't strike me as that kind of guy. Like, if Dave check raises me there, I can find. I mean, personally, I can find a lot of folds. Aaron, who's definitely fold inclined, has a very active fold button. I mean, it's not out of the range possibility for Dave to find folds.
You have this. I have Veronica and Friends coming up on Wednesday. And guess who's going to play in my Veronica and Friends in February?
What the shit is that? Is that Lauren McCarran?
Oh my God, you guys! Oh, it never ends.
What a game. It's good for you.
I enjoy being spanked.
Are we putting a live straddle here?
Don Duo says Dave is incapable of bluff raising river, I think. I 100% agree. Very few people are. Very few people are.
If
And
that said, I
Don
mean,
Duo says that he probably flats all of his sets, straights, and 2 pairs there.
yep,
I agree 100%.
yep.
Only thing raising you is probably the nut flush.
Work bluff raising into your repertoire, kids. Bluff river raising.
And set your money on fire. It's supposed to work.
People have warmed up to betting thin on the river for value.
God.
They've warmed up to it, but people haven't quite accepted okay, I need to bluff river
Not a lot of
raise
people.
or anyone.
Yeah.
So you'll catch people going a little bit thinner. Then as long as you get or people pulling the trigger, find a blocker, make a bet, bomb the pot.
Oh, David O picked
Raise
up
the
a
chips.
set on the turn.
Wow.
Harlan has been back to his mischievous ways and this street.
Is he back? Is Harlan back to crushing?
No, Harlan's battery's charged to 80%.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's better. He's on the upswing. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Dave's gonna slide out of a stack of 100. Looks like. Okay, he bets 100 into 420 now. The board is 4 cards to a straight. Harlan lays it down correctly. Obviously, we're never calling the jack high, but it looks like someone did a defensive bet, kind of a blocker bet there from Dave.
Tell us how much you love blocker bets.
Like this much. It's good. So much. So much. And we talk about Harlan a lot, like playing those middling to smallish type cards and stacking off players that overplay big pairs, shit like that. That's a perfect board for Harlan if he can exploit his image of someone who can play all those smaller type hands, 5-4, 6-4, and all those 6x type hands that connect very well with that board. If Harlan were to put in a big raise or stuff it there, Dave, I feel, can find a fold there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, because what else is he raising with? Because no one can bluff river raise, right?
No one bluff river
We just
raises.
talked about this. No one bluff river raises.
Matt H. walking in the door, the crusher.
See, he heard I was here.
So
the bat
he
signal
got
went
ding,
up.
ding, 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 ding. He got notifications.
There's a whale in the sky.
Whale alert, whale alert. The Batman symbol is a whale.
Yeah.
Looks to me like.
This appears to be a bomb pod, but it's not. It's everybody just playing poker badly. But we do have a raise.
Way over here, Harlan.
Well, I'm not waiting for Dave, okay?
Is our salad eater raising?
Peter is going to get 130 to go. How did it go from limp 5 to 130? Is this real?
Stop asking questions you can't find answers to. Peter smells horrible. I'm just joking.
I made
Where has it been?
I made salsa earlier. I made good salsa.
Salsa.
My God.
Watt Bry says Jake for senior president 2020.
God damn it, Watt Bry.
It'll never go away. Should we frame this and put it somewhere in your house?
I should.
Jonathan Little at Stones. That's it.
And I'm like subtitle, but yeah.
And
I'm a footnote.
Showtime. You are a footnote. Actually, your name's not even here. It just happens to be there.
There. Poker pro, author, and instructor John Little was in the booth with
All right.
not Veronica Brill. It's a good day for poker.
How was the last seniors tournament you did?
You suck.
Suck it, Trebek.
How was Bakersfield or Barstow or whatever
Bakersfield. It was so amazing. It's what dreams are made of.
Eldar, what's up, buddy?
Ziberju. Peter raises to 35. David O decides to follow. King 10-8 on the flop, and Peter loves this flop. And David O has been floating like you read about. I've never seen anyone float so much. I'd be surprised if he folded here the way he's been going tonight. If I had a chart, this would show call.
It's like how far has he made it in the book? He made it as far as like most people miss most flops, and he's like, okay, well I missed, so if I just float, they'll give up.
Yeah, obviously.
They'll check all bet.
That's
and
the Brian strategy. Most people miss, most flops.
just wait for them to get like ease up off the gas, and that's when you throttle down and like steal the pot, or you get there. One of the two.
Yes. Getting there is always the best option.
Feels good.
That's good, man.
How has Ryan been doing? We saw Ryan play, I think, in our last 10-20 game. So at 5-5, is he playing looser as a player who's normally like Harlan, accustomed to playing like much higher stakes?
No. And that's what I don't understand is like if I set at a 1-2, I would probably spew off 1K just seeing everything.
Oh yeah, I can set some money on fire in the Unidos.
And you know, and that's not the case. He's like he has breaks. So yeah, Ryan's been chill.
Breaks aren't sexy though.
Not on the stream.
Not on the stream. No.
Queen high flop. Got a lot of players. Inside straight draw for Aaron. Checked around 5 on the turn. Eldar. He said, yeah, finally someone who knows poker except Jake. You know what? You're not my bae anymore. Don't call me.
Baby, come back. Turn 5.
Yeah, I said that. Not another word.
So you and your motorcycle gang like going out after this?
Yeah. Don't hate.
Look at you! Oh my god. You're all like leathered out and shit.
You should see my underwear. No, you're not gonna see it. Ace on the river. I'm gonna go sing Depeche Mode at a karaoke bar after this. All night. Violator. The whole.
All night long. All night.
Bob Wright says Jake is awesome. Everybody loves Jake.
You're welcome.
My work here is done.
You got everyone in the chat, like everyone like warmed up, everyone's all like lubed up, ready to go, and then insert Jake. Easy game.
well played.
David checks.
David always checks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Deep rooted. You know, he asked Eldar when he's playing live next, how many times has Eldar sworn up and down he's going to come here and play on the stream?
So let me just tell everybody that Eldar has texted me, I think, a total of 3 times, 3 separate occasions that, hey, I'm going to go to Stones, hey, I'm going to go play Stones, hey, I'm going to play in the live stream, and then he doesn't show up.
He'll even say like, oh, he sent you like snaps or pictures like driving by Stones.
No, he actually took a picture and texted it to me.
Yeah.
Driving by Stones from Reno.
What a tease.
Yeah, thanks.
What a tease.
Yeah, that's what he does. He teases me.
Yeah. It's like when a Quaker girl shows you some ankle and you're like, God, I know this just it's like not gonna happen.
It's exactly like
shows
that.
you just a little bit of skin.
Exactly like that.
I knew a few Quaker girls in my time.
Okay, the story was done.
Yeah.
The joke was over.
And then
and we're going to go back and
then Aaron then calls 20 pocket sevens.
We're driving out of Perp Town.
Harlan's gonna throw the king queen off.
Love it, under the gun. He did straddle. And we are 3-way to a flop.
JP cold calls the 3-bet out of the natural big. Not cold calls. He called the open.
With a king jack, and we love it. Checked around. It's a hit or miss kind of flop. 7.
Jesus, happy birthday, Aaron.
Yeah, it's $305, and now when everyone checks around, they're gonna fold.
Yeah.
So I kind of would just check again to see if like someone hits something on the river. No?
So if anyone's got an ace, or obviously you're not losing.
Obviously,
it. Okay.
yeah.
Other than that, yeah, we might get one sheet of value if like a king, queen, jack,
But
and a bigger card comes off.
Ace bets the turn, right? Because they check the flop. Ace is gonna bet the turn.
Not always.
Okay.
Not always.
Okay.
Yeah, I have king high.
That's the reason if I'm in late there and everyone checks to me on the turn also, I probably check with my boat
So multi.
because I would assume an ace would bet.
So let's say multi-way Harlan opened up ace-x, a 3-bet ace-x there, and Harlan comes ace-ace.
I guess you're not going to get a lot of value out of anything.
Harlan's better off leading small than checking.
On the turn?
Flop.
On the flop.
Yeah, lead small, lead quarter pot. You lead quarter pot there, you're gonna keep in a lot of worse hands because people are gonna peel you.
Yeah, but
it
on the
looks weak.
flop, it's like what are you gonna keep in? It's ace 3.
It looks weak, and players will they'll make moves, they'll float you, do all sorts of weird stuff to quarter pot size c-bets.
So you're not talking about GTO, you're talking about fishy behavior.
No, even GTO, you can see like kings there for quarter pot as well. So pocket pairs, kings through whatever, anything over the second card, and or ace-x hands. You can bet like small there, and you can get people to call with worse. It's unlucky for someone to have an ace, but then also you can bet your ace-x hands as well. You can. Because at some point you can look to put in a large bet into a raise with trip aces, right?
Yeah.
Which then the jig is up. Then obviously okay, we 3-bet and flop hard.
Yeah.
Now, and Baldy's curious about the leather undies. You have some lipstick on your earlobe.
That's for Brittany, leave it. I wanted to keep it there. It's on my Snapchat.
Nice.
You'll see it later. You want to check out my Snap, it's Veronica Star with 2 R's. Brittany kissed my ear.
How did that ruin a Depeche Mode reference by singing Lionel Richie?
Don't say Depeche Mode, it's Depeche Mode. It's not Depeche Mode. It's not 3 words.
It's not 3 words. Aren't you glad I came?
Yes. I'm really tired tonight, so I'm grumpy. Either one of you is
Let's do some cocaine.
oh my god, my
River 10
friends.
diamonds. JP's gonna get there with the 9-7 of diamonds.
I want a massage. I want to ask her for a massage when I'm done. A massage girl?
She has a name.
I don't know her. I can't remember her name.
Her name is Robert Paulson. Her name is Robert Paulson.
When are we done? Okay, 45 minutes.
Where'd Justin go?
I don't know why. Are you finishing the stream?
I have no idea what time is it. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it in. Yeah, let's finish it up. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Why did you do that? That's from the 80s. That's from the 80s.
So are you.
Yeah. Let's do the fist bump.
That's good.
That's old school for us. That's what we used to do.
Bone Apple Tea, says Schnitz Alvarez. I don't get it.
D Protected says, haha, cocaine massage. Babes. Triple D raises to 15, gets a bunch of collars, queen high flop. Not really anything for anybody.
Yeah, not a good board to go up into, obviously, multi-way, 5-4 hearts. Hard for that to miss anyone. Ace is going to bet 25 with a jack 10 hearts.
Right here.
I had coffee before I started. Coffee. I had coffee.
So you're like coming down maybe? Is that what it is?
No, I was so tired before I had my coffee. I'm like ready to just go into my bed and turn off everything around me and sleep. And what, Bri? Don't text me or snap me or anything or tweet me to try to get into my game on Wednesdays full.
I've heard a lot of good things. A lot of people are really talking about the game.
Lon McCarran.
Yeah.
I've got half girls, half boys.
And it's
Alicia's playing.
8-16, yes?
8-16.
No kill.
No kill.
I like it. It's good.
I think it's a nice little
That'll be a really fun
juicy
game. Yeah. like if Bart Hansen was in town, he'd probably come through.
I asked him to come play. He told me he's doing commentary that night, otherwise he would come.
So we got an open for 20 here from Aaron in early position with Jack 9 off. Kind of like, and David's gonna call the Jack 6. Wow.
Hi, I'm David. Can I help you? This is David.
Really?
Have you just met him? And he floats a lot. 3 on the turn, and here's the board. Aaron continues the madness. Takes it down. Snug as a bug in a rug.
Poker's strange sometimes. Schnitz Alvarez says, I want one 3K pot before I go to sleep. You and me both, brother. Yeah, we both want some 3K pots. I'm here because Harlan's here, and Ryan's here, and Seat 8 with Jack 6 is here.
I've heard you've been crushing at cash. How's that going?
Crushing.
He drives, I was going to tell them what you drive. But I don't really want everyone to know that you drive a Toyota Corolla, like a late model.
Whoa, not cool.
That beige, like beigey brown color that gets all the babes.
Yeah, it's like an 04 Toyota Corolla.
With the cloth interior that just like keeps you nice and snug. That matches the exterior. There's nothing better than interior matching exterior.
Yeah.
When it's a beige brown.
God. Yeah, been beating cash like a cheap drum.
I like it. So, outside of poker, I found the most amazing bakery, and I've been stuffing my face steadily with donuts and sweet bread, and I think I've gained 5 pounds this weekend, so I'm back to dieting. And I have to go run like 5 miles a day.
Where is this bakery? Where is this?
Oh, it's called Bad Baker. Bad Baker.
God, I even like the name of it.
Oh my! It's so
It's good.
bad. It's so good. Bad meaning good, not bad meaning bad.
Bad, wrong, good.
Like everything good for you.
Harlan makes 25 to go with the King Deuce.
Ace King 7.
Should be a pretty good check, easy check back here by Harlan. He does. And disco for Harlan.
We saw Flutterbush flush earlier. You missed that. That was fun.
Check bet fold.
Pocket tables. What's wrong with a Corolla? Nothing. Nothing. It's called living within your means.
Yeah.
I live within my means. My car payment's $100 a month.
What's wrong with playing tight? It's not sexy, that's what.
I mean, some people don't want to be sexy. Some people just want to make money. You're such a whale. You're a whale in a heater, aren't you?
Yeah.
You are, ever since this goddamn magazine's been printed.
What's so far I can punt?
Are you auditioning for the Raiders?
I am.
They need a punter.
They need a punter, and I am building my resume. 5-5 unlimited Holdem. A 2x open and a call. David O opens 2x with 8-5 off.
How every great poker story starts.
Harlan's not having it. He makes an easy 3-bet here. So here's the problem you get yourself into when you open a hands like 8-5 off. One, if you're gonna open, you probably need to open a little bit larger so you give yourself some fold equity. When you open 2x, you're pretty much giving every competent player around the table a green light to 3-bet your ass. And you do that behind a player like Harlan, he's gonna punish you every time.
And 3, you probably think 3-bet means 3x. Oh man, I'm just living the dream over here.
Sarah in the box.
Birds. Is that your phone?
Yeah, it's my phone. My phone is birds.
Why would you of all people would have bird sounds?
It's not birds. No, it's like the standard like iPhone like text message tones.
Oh,
you wouldn't
sorry
know
about
this
that.
because you're not a member of the iPhone.
No, I'm a Samsung girl because I like to control things. I don't want to give it all to
You like to be
force company.
you like to be on top.
Like a book.
Like
You're reading me like a book.
oh, okay.
Got it?
Dave makes it 50 to go over 2 limpers. I like Dave's sizing here. It's not like we're in love with taking a flop with King 9, but there's a lot of free cheese out there. Harlan's gonna defend Queen 4. Interesting. He must feel he can outplay Dave. Out of position. Ace 7-7.
So if he's planning on outplaying him with a Queen 4, what's he? Okay, the check. He just wants to catch lightning in a bottle. That's what he wants. And then he thinks he has enough implied odds.
I guess maybe if you're thinking like that Dave's opening range is gonna be mostly big cards, like most players are. If Harlan would catch a low board,
Yeah.
he could just like check raise, bluff a lot of stuff
Yeah.
there. Maybe. And or you would kind of expect a lot of players on Ace 7-7 check back most of their Ace X hands, right? Because it's just hard to get value from anything else.
Yeah, and it's
Harlan
also,
might have been able to take that away there. I mean, the line wouldn't have made any sense, but someone betting on Ace 7-7 isn't making a lot of sense anyway.
especially when they're the pre-flop aggressor and that doesn't hit their pre-flop raising range. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it hits their Ace X hands, but like we said, they're gonna be checking back Ace X almost all the time.
Yeah.
On Ace 7-7, like, what do we get out? Like, is someone really gonna get sticky with like pocket 8s, pocket 9s there? Probably not. Not with the 8s on the board versus an open.
I agree.
Yeah. Schnitz Alvarez won $300 yesterday, but also lost $450.
See, every time I call my mom and she's like, "Oh, Veronica, how much you win?" I'm like, "Oh, I won like $250." She's like, "Yes, but how much you lose?" I'm like, "No, it doesn't work like that." But I'll never tell her when I lose because she'll yell at me.
A friend of mine who grinds his partner fairly regularly, you might know him, very close to his mother. Anytime he like asks his mom, or his mom asks, "Well, how was your session?" He either tells her, "I won 300 or I lost 100." Like, regardless of what the actual
Oh, okay,
results
that's
are.
a good fun.
Yeah. Well, how was your session? Like, oh, I won 300 or oh, I lost 100. Like, never like,
Perfect.
oh, I'm on a 10K downswing or I beat at the game for.
Yeah, you don't want to tell your mom you're at a 10K down.
No, it's not.
Moms don't understand that.
They don't. Yeah, they don't know what that is. Yeah.
I don't even think millionaire moms would be okay with that.
No. So regardless of results, it's I won 300 or I lost 100.
You know, irregardless is now in the dictionary and it's tilting the
Stop.
shit out of me.
Shut up. It is
Yeah,
not.
it is. It is. Look it up. It is. It's tilt. It's ultimate tilt.
Trailer trash are invading our.
Language. It's not the smartest. Evolution isn't for the smartest.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah.
That is rather unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean.
Irregardless,
dude. I mean, you're right now when you say it wrong. You can't be wrong
The
anymore.
dictionary just, it's like popular, what's worked its way in. Like,
Yeah.
it always has a
Like selfie. Selfie is a word.
You want Omaha? You're up.
You want back in?
Wow.
Guys,
It's gonna do me like that.
ladies, gentlemen, have fun.
Jeez. I can feel the tension, the leftover tension.
It's gonna do me like that. It's gonna leave me for you.
Well,
I mean, I'll leave him for you.
they say variety is the spice of life.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to take your charger.
Get some charge?
I did.
One of the many reasons why Samsungs are just that much
Awesome.
better.
And the better.
Right?
The betterness.
And the better. But I Hate College 209 says the dictionary official website says irregardless is a non-standard word. So at least they clarified it a little. What do we have going on here? 4 players. And
$20 pre-flop.
3 players.
I
Okay.
think Ryan raised it, did you not? In the hijack?
It should be 4. I only see 3 cards, but we got an $80 pot. Or somebody let it go.
4 of spades.
Yowza.
This, I mean, I would think this would slow things down, but David's gonna rep it. $50 into 80.
Well, David has a spade.
The semi-bluff. Ace on the river. David gets there.
David, a very happy camper right now. Do you ever wonder why they say happy campers? I was never happy when I was camping.
Camping is so miserable.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, Pocket Apes makes a good word when the dictionary, a good point when the dictionary updates.
I hate College 209. It's not, look up Webster's. This is dictionary. Well, I don't think dictionary is it. You have to go look up Webster's. On Webster's, it's actually a word now. It's actually super frustrating.
I think the important thing for Scrabble is that before you start the game, you need to clarify which dictionary you're using, right? Because there's not just Webster's.
Urban.
Use Urban Dictionary, or you could use a college dictionary, right? That's different than Webster's.
Did you ever find out what a blumpkin was?
Yes. By the way.
He didn't know what it was.
Not that we don't
waitresses.
have an Urban Dictionary word when it's Veronica and Justin, but she did introduce me to the word blumpkin tonight, and I recommend not looking it up because it's disgusting. And if you
now,
do,
as soon as you say don't,
if
they
you
will.
if you do look it up, don't post it in the chat because our mods will ban you.
He didn't know. He started asking a bunch of girls.
Nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Like
Someone knows what it is because someone did it.
All right, guys, we got a flop. 5 ways. King is best right now for JP. He's way out in front. Veronica, they want to know what your Instagram is in the chat room. I think they're better to have you on Snap, though, right?
Yeah, my Snap is lit. My Instagram is my Polish name. Well, my Polish first name. I can put it in there.
Veronica?
Veronica.
JP in fantastic shape in this pot, puts in a little bet, and unless David O wants to hero here with ace high.
Like the way I built that up for you?
There it is. Harlan says, do you like the way I built that up for you? You're welcome. Taking credit for JP's pot.
Is it on there?
That's standard.
Did I bluff it?
Is it separated like that?
I don't know.
See your card.
No, I mean there's a space in it for your
Oh, yeah.
Snapchat?
I mean,
Oh, that's your Instagram?
that's my Instagram. Chop pots.
Chop Pots actually looked it up. I'm so sorry for your loss. So that Moonbot command says, check out our archive of over 200 shows. I think we're approaching 300 shows now.
I'm scared to watch some of our old shows.
I went back and checked them out. It's pretty fun.
Fun or bad? Fun meaning bad.
Fun. Fun meaning fun. Just, it's so awesome to see like the small changes we made along the way, and when you go back to the beginning to see how
The
like
first episode's
how
not there.
like dollar store it was. Yeah.
The first episode is not there.
I think that was intentional.
Yeah. That was all bad.
But you know what? I love that we just took a shot. We didn't know what we were doing. We just took a shot, and that's how you build something, right?
Yeah. Ron in the hijack. Ace King raises to 25.
Look at Dave C. Flopping 2 pair.
But never safe.
On scary
A queen would give ASA the Broadway, the nuts, and Aaron. Checked around king.
Oh,
Now check to, I believe it was checked to aces run, and everybody called 8 on the river. Dave C's gonna scoop. I feel like, you know, I guess it's I don't know. I'm kind of torn there whether he should have bet for value or not, because it was 4 cards to a straight.
yeah. That's a little scary, right?
Yeah, I think he got checked to. Regardless, I think he should have put out a little value bet. If he gets raised, he hates it and folds.
Guys, stop in the Stones tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We're kicking off the first flight of 7 for our $100,000 guaranteed quantum poker tournament. Can you believe you can play in a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool for a $120 buy-in? How sick is that? D-Gens, alert. They'll be here.
D-Gens will be here.
Hey, it's a bomb pot time.
It's bomb pot time.
Let's bomb pot it. Octavio slinging the cards now.
Octavio.
Also, recognize that face. He's going to play in our mixed game on the 29th of November.
Very cool.
Yeah, he's all about it.
Octavio.
9 players going to the flop. Veronica still hanging on to old jokes. Let's see what happens. Aaron hits an ace. I love that. Always nice to have an ace when you're 9 ways. Have you ever been 9 ways before?
Just on Saturday nights.
Pocket Apes is asking if there's a flight Wednesday night for the Quantum. Yes, there is, guys. Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday morning and night, and then Friday, Saturday morning only. And you guys see Moobot has the website right there. And you guys can click on the link. It'll give you all of the details. What is going on here? Aaron with Ace Jack, not too happy about the king pairing because you just have to assume it's there, right? Veronica Star. That's what it says your name is right there. Veronica
That's
Star.
actually, no,
with
so
2
it's a
R's.
pronounced, we don't have a V in the Polish language, so the W makes a V sound. It's actually Veronica.
Veronica Star. 2
Veronica.
R's. Look at this, Peter and Triple D both with kings. The case king hits the turn, and Triple D is all in for his last 205. Easy call for Peter. And let's see what the river does for us here. Triple D hoping for a chop, and that is not gonna. Oh,
No, Triple D's gonna
Triple D hit the deuce. Oh, what a river! Oh, look at Peter.
I do so.
Oh, Peter can't believe it.
I do only, right?
Check out this comment. It says bomb pot should still allow pre-flop action. That would
No,
be a little too crazy.
I don't think so, because then you get a lot of folds. It's like playing.
Going away $25.
Yeah,
You need to see a flop.
I need to see a flop. Induces so much more action. You get so much more reward on the turn and then on the flop, turn and river.
Yeah. I mean, like, look at what just happened.
And think about it. Think of it as an investment into your gambling habit.
I called it, didn't I?
Cards in there. We have a straddle.
Are you playing tournaments lately?
No, I haven't been.
Taking a break?
I'm gonna play an 08 in a couple weeks.
Okay. Yeah, I saw there's a series coming up here across the street with a bunch of mix and Omaha games.
Yeah,
It's
so I'm gonna
good.
play some of those.
A lot of players going to be very happy about that.
If you did like a Sunday 08 once a month, that'd be cool.
There is some talk about bringing a monthly Omaha 8 onto our schedule.
That would be very cool. Onto our tournament schedule, right? Yeah, good.
It hasn't been solidified though.
David O raises it up. Brian gets called. We should put some solidifier in it and solidify
Do you
it.
have some? Do you have a bottle of
It's
some I
called
could borrow from
gelatin.
you?
It's called gelatin. 3 on the turn. I believe it was checked around to the flop.
If there was bets on the turn, I think it would have gone different.
Ryan is just firing at this with 8-6. David can't call here.
Game Vla Mag. I think that's how you say over the mag. Wait, a riot.
Let me tell you my concerns. All right, the last time we had Omaha 8 on our tournament schedule, and we kicked it off on a Saturday at 3 p.m. and we said we were going to have it the first Saturday of every month, right? Mm-hmm. So we started the first one and had like 90 players. Like everyone was so excited.
Yeah.
And then the next month came along, we're like, oh, people really love this Omaha tournament. And 9 players signed up for it. What am I supposed to do with that?
Maybe advertise it.
We did. We advertised it. I mean, what do you mean? Like buy an ad in the local newspaper? Or,
No, I mean like
advertise it how?
advertise it in the room.
It was, and it was part of our program. We made it part of our schedule, and we actually ran it for 3 months, and it didn't do well the third month either, so we pulled it. But that first month, everyone was so excited, and then it's like the excitement just slipped away.
Maybe there were other things going on
Maybe.
in Omaha world.
Puck66 says that Omaha is the game of the future, and it's time to embrace the future.
Yeah, and Game Over Mang says it's time to embrace the future and quarter it.
Classic.
I quartered a pot yesterday. It was actually super embarrassing.
Well, if you guys like Omaha, we have this great game on Wednesday. Veronica and friends. They're playing 8-16 Omaha high-low. It's going to be a good time, guys. Make sure you're here Wednesday night. Jake and Michael Longcar will be here in the booth. And we got a three-way
Really
pot.
excited for those two.
Yeah, it's going to be a good.
It's
It's
gonna
going to be a good matchup. Asa with the inside straight draw, 9s and 3s in this pot, and 9's in great shape right now. And don't forget the backdoor club draw.
Let's not forget
let's
that.
not forget.
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget. David is going nowhere.
I mean, an inside straight draw is counting for a lot these days.
Apparently, David
Don't
raised
turn
him.
on the lights in the nightclub when you take her home.
Raise and a call, and we're going to see a turn card now.
7.
It's a 7 dangerous
Just
card.
slow down the action. Now that hearts get there.
Check. Now, if you're Asa, do you bet here? No. Asa doesn't. I don't know if you do. Wow, what a card. What a dirty board. A dirty, dirty board. David's gonna bet it.
Such a weird line. So checks,
Check the turn, bet the river.
check, he check raised flop. So check raised the flop, turn checks, river leads. Okay, okay. I'm not sure. I don't know if I love it.
The whole way the hand played out, and the board was awkward, right? You got a double paired board with straight possibilities. Is Stones better than Hollywood Park? I've never been to Hollywood Park, but I feel like it probably is. Stones is better
I
than
thought
most
that's-
rooms I've visited.
I thought that's where you used to work.
I never worked
Back
there.
in your days where you were working.
Is that the type of work they do there? The type of work I used to do?
Yes.
Yeah. You saw my stripper photo?
It's online. Everybody's seen it.
Not everybody.
I mean, that hot pink thong
Do you like how I pulled it to the side and kind of...
gave me a peek. Really enjoyed that.
Stones is the best room that I Hate College has ever been to, and he says he totally didn't get paid to say that. That's true. I don't even pay her, and she says it, so...
Just wasting my time. One day I'm gonna die and the sun will burn out. Three-way to a flop. Into a flop. Ace, queen, 10, 2 diamonds.
Jonathan Little, if he's watching right now, is going to be so upset that you're pulling out every flop card.
I do it for him. I do it for my homies. David flops top pair. Harlan, 10, and, inside straight draw. That's always fun.
75 only, Harlan.
What is going on with Harlan? Is he losing his zest for life? Do they know David O has an ace?
Apparently, I mean, David has a reputation for being kind of a crazy player, so I'm kind of shocked he doesn't get a call there.
Is he really? Yeah, I guess he's been playing nutty.
He likes to see a lot of flops, and I think if he can get a good price, he's going to look at a flop with any 2 cards. Hey guys, I'm going to put a link in the chat room. If you're interested, come on into Stones and sign up for our single table sit and go. We'll be streaming it on Wednesday, November 22nd. It's a $1,000 buy-in, great structure with 100,000 in chips. And your opportunity to take down some cash on the live
What
stream.
is this that I
Are we
just got
doing this
thrown at
again?
me?
Are we doing this again? Did you throw that back there?
No. I would never do such
Why
a
are you
thing.
throwing things at our production crew?
I'm not capable of such madness.
JP puts in a little raise with pocket tens, and Peter's gonna see a flop with kings. Aaron coming along with pocket fives. And David elects not to play his 9-4. And fives, flop big.
3, 4, 5. Aaron flops top set, but it is a board. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, the hearts can be a little tricky here, but it doesn't hit the range, I think, of Peter or
Look at this.
JP.
JP raises.
I love it. I think Aaron should just like be cool, man. Be cool.
We're heads up now.
Let the drawing people stay in the draw.
Like Jake would say, act normal. Act normal.
Yeah. Got 81% equity. Let them stay. No.
It's a
he-
re-raise.
He
You
clicks
think just
back.
a call there should just call there?
Yeah, just
But I mean,
call.
it's a straighted board.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't hit JP's range. JP's range is going to be like ace king, ace queen, aces, kings, unless he thinks like an overpair is going to pay him off, which it's looking like it might. I'm just saying that JP's been playing a little bit on the nitty side. And
JP
there he
found a
goes.
fold. He
There
found
he
a fold.
goes.
Yeah.
So I just call there and let JP, exercise his right to bet on the turn.
What if JP was sitting there with aces? Still let it go? Do aces fold?
You'll let it go there, yeah.
Aces too?
That board connects with Aces Ron's range way
What
more
about-
than it does JP's range. Let
Okay.
me finish talking before you interrupt me.
Talk away,
I'm
talker.
finished now.
All right. What if he has aces though? He has redraw to the straight though, so he could just call. He limits himself from being able to see a turn card by raising there. Do you think the raise was a bad play?
Aaron's raise?
No,
Yeah.
JP's raise. Because
JP's raise?
Aaron bet out 50 and JP went to 200 and then Aaron re-raises. JP could just call and see a turn card.
I think what is Aaron going to be betting with? So his range connects with that board much more than JP's range.
Right.
So he's betting. If you're check raising him, I mean the check raise isn't horrible, but when he clicks back after your check raise, I mean he's going to do what everyone else would do. He would fold.
Yeah.
So I think Aaron made the mistake there.
So it looks like Ryan has jacks, pocket jacks, and we're making it 30 to go. Or I apologize, Ace has made it 30 with 9-7, and Ryan is 3-betting to 105. So what WTF is on JP's head? They might mean Chop Pot says a hat, and he says, okay, thanks. I think he might be talking about Aaron, because Aaron's hat is the one that's non-standard.
Yeah, Aaron's hat is what happens when you fight a bear.
Did he fight the bear, or did the bear get the hat and rip it, and then he stole it back from the bear when the bear was
He
sleeping?
can't let the bear get away with his lucky hat. So he fought the bear to get the hat back.
He fought
and it tore. And it tore as he ripped it from the bear and he ran away and put it on his head. But the hat, then he had hair sewn into the hat. So the rim was the original, like that. There was an original hat.
It's real hair.
No, it's not his real hair. When you're a human hermit crab. No, like he told me the story. Later on, he went to a wig artist and had like the top part of the hat added in with hair.
That's his real hair.
No.
No, I remember he used to have like a hair
wig?
on top of the
Wig
hat,
on his
but
head.
that he does not have
That's
that
not-
anymore.
Yeah, the
That's
wig on his head was his someone's real hair.
Look, I was right. He did mean Aaron's hat. He did mean Aaron's hat.
Looks like Dave, one of the Daves, there's 3 Daves at the table, so it's super easy. One of the Daves is making a raise. Triple D is also a Dave, that's why I'm saying
Yes.
that.
No,
I don't
I'm
think
glad you
they
clarified.
know.
The chat room might not have known. His name is 3Ds is Dave David Dillman.
3, 6, 8 on the flop.
Jonathan.
And flop connects with nobody. It's like, what did you say? What's that? No, the company.
Comcast.
Disconnected.
Yeah, it's a
Comcast.
disconnected flop. We coined that with your good friend, the voice of the Valley, Positive Sean. We coined that on our show. I think that alone deserves a seat.
No, he has to connect with me somehow. He has to contact me on Twitter.
Tweet her.
Shin Silver, whatever. I think Ace's Ron hat is a tell. Yeah, I agree.
His hat is a tell?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what that means.
So tired.
Why? You not
I'm
sleeping?
just not sleeping well.
Working too much too?
Yeah. Do I have to wait and check out later?
You have to do what?
To check out now? I'm
Yeah.
checking in and out now.
Yeah, of course. You
Bam.
you can't go home and keep getting paid.
What? That's what I do at the corporate office. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. I got so fed up with Comcast that I am now living without internet. They were my only option.
Oh, I have Connect. No, I have a local company. They're really
They
good.
don't have it in Elk Grove.
Oh, yeah.
Elk
It's
Grove,
just
the
really
only
good.
option is Comcast, and their service was so horrible that I just decided not to have internet.
It's the same, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you get a hotspot?
Well, I mean, I have my phone, my data plan, so it's fine.
Do you have unlimited?
Yeah.
Unlimited is bomb.
Yep.
Are you on Verizon?
Yep.
Me too. Verizon Unlimited is bomb.
And we're not even getting paid to say that.
Yeah.
Couple of clubs on board, and Triple D has a couple of clubs.
Is this a bomb pot?
No, it's just a bunch of players playing bad. I heard you say that earlier. I was like, that's so classic. We're coining that. No, just a bunch of players in the pot. And a club draw for Triple D. He checks it. JP's going to take a stab at this with a queen.
Sean415 says, Veronica, you want to join my motorcycle game? We're called the Ace Splitters, sorry. I need new glasses.
I'm ready for the joke. The setup is in. Oh, because of your jacket and glasses.
Combos like Coder by day, Vampire Slayer by night.
Very nice. Look at this. Your bomb, Veronica, and actually used your right. Very good.
I like when people use proper grammar. It really rubs me the right way.
Turns you on, right?
Yeah. I love a man that knows
Does it
grammar.
grind your gears?
No, grinding my gears means it's bad. You didn't watch Family Guy?
No,
you know
it's-
what really grinds my gears?
Oh, he said it! Triple D bets with this flush draw, and he takes his pot down, in case you guys were not paying attention to the game like us. 10 minutes left tonight. If you haven't clicked that heart that's right around there somewhere, please do that and follow our channel. We would love to have you be a part of our family. We are coming on to the last few hands of the evening, and we appreciate you guys being here. I've had fun. I feel like I've made a couple friends and watched some fun poker being played. And we got an empty seat over there. Maybe we'll even get a player in there for the last few hands. What do you think?
Right.
We could. It's anything is possible. This is Stones Live. And it looks like it was a live 15. The live option will check, and we get a flop. Can you let us know what the flop cards are?
No, I'm good.
Sorry, Jonathan, I tried. King, a 10, and an 8. I'll do it since you won't. Our action tracker is catching up here, guys, and we are around. Triple D.
Triple D checks. Other D bets.
And now it's just the two other Ds.
5 on the turn.
I think it's about 50 to go. Oh, JP still has a hand. Or 60 to go. He's calling with 9-4 his heart draw, and Dave C also with a heart draw. and a 5. Sorry, David O. No, doesn't have anything. Dave C has a heart draw and a 5, and we're getting a river card now. Another 5. Hey, why not? No, I mean, a great card. He knows he's got the best hand, but he can't get any value out of JP. Not even that little bet. It's not going to get called.
Brian J, our chip leader. It's the time of the
Make
game.
sure Jake can hear.
We're about to start the Annies now. This time during our game. Wizard of Azan joining us for the last 8 minutes of the stream. Puts in a raise.
And new player at the table, that is Ozzy,
I said it. Wizard of Azan.
the one and only.
That's his Twitter.
Did you say the one and only?
Someone paid him $300 to name himself Wizard of Azan.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, no one paid me nothing. God. I would
If you're
have
gonna pay someone, you need to like pick a name that's like brutal, you know?
Triple D clicks back.
What do you do it
So
with?
Ozzy raises to 30. And we finally got his name right, Ozzy. And Triple D with pocket aces.
That makes sense.
3 bets to 75. Ozzy calls. Graphics are catching up. 5-6 queen. Just not a good flop for Ozzy. Ozzy's probably sniffing it out that Triple D's got an overpair.
Sniffed out.
Yeah.
As you said.
He like couldn't wait to fold. He needed magic on the flop.
Want to do one round of 5-10?
Do you like Flight of the Conchords? The chat's talking about Flight of the Conchords.
No, I have no idea what that is.
I think it's a band. And there it is, guys. If you couldn't get enough of our Stones Live action and you're an Omaha lover and you're a Veronica lover, all those things are coming together on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Make sure you're here. 8:16 Omaha. Is it 8-handed or 9-handed?
It is 9-handed.
9-handed game. It's Wine Wednesday. Twice the cards, twice the wine, twice the gamble, twice the fun, twice everything. If you had one, you have two now. Don't miss it. Right?
Amen.
I'm going to be here.
I know. Not in the game though.
I'm going to sign up as the first alternate.
All right.
If you crack someone, I'm jumping in. I mean, just to have my Omaha game analyzed by Jake Rosensteel and Michael Longcar. Oh my God. Oh my God. My heart.
Pitter patter my heart. No, don't say that because there's only one player that pitter patters my heart. Zach from
Sac.
He hasn't been in the stream for a while, has
He
he?
texted me tonight. He's trying to get in the game on December 6th.
Woo!
But we're already 3 alternates deep on that game.
Wow. Yeah, I need some Zach.
Check this out. Nice flop for David. Hey, good job, David. I flopped a boat. No big deal.
A boot.
A boot. David
That's
C's.
how you roll with Queen 4.
Come on, just check and let David C make a straight on the river. Don't bet. What are you doing? Let him make a straight. Oh, he's calling anyways. Okay, bad. David C looking for a draw here. Did he raise? He did. Well, I don't think you're getting David O off the hand. It's the Battle of the Daves. And, well, that's a good card. It doesn't cost him anything. Yeah. He shows that he missed, so David shows that he made it from the get-go.
Lost my sneeze.
Don't you hate that when you're like about to sneeze and it goes away and you just feel like there's no closure on it?
Exactly. I spend my days pondering those things.
Don't you miss Brian S. too?
Oh, BRY.
Yeah, I've got good news because he was out on a hunting trip and he just got back. So
And they didn't kill him. they were chasing and hunting him.
You don't hunt a man.
That's how you
okay?
become a millionaire.
You don't hunt a... Haven't you seen Rambo?
No, he's a bear.
Do you know what happens when you hunt a man?
He lives and he comes back with all the money and plays at Stone's
You
Life.
need to watch Rambo.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Rambo. That's the one with the alien.
Yeah, there's an alien. You drew first blood. That's what the alien says.
I'm too tired for this. Like,
No, you get better the more tired you get.
Mickey raises to 40. David C calls. King high flop. And graphics are catching up.
All right, well, while they're doing that, we're 3 ways here. And JP's going to go ahead and bet it with pocket 7s, and it might get through. I don't think Peter can call with ace 5. Good job, JP.
Lines are going up, ladies and gentlemen.
Last hand at this level, guys. This will be the last hand at the 5-5 level, and then the blinds will increase to 10 and 20.
With a $50 ante.
Oh my god, that would be a great game, right?
Insane.
Asa is taking a leave of absence, but this game, it'll go as long as it goes. Like, this doesn't end when the stream ends. The players sometimes stay here and play all night.
Looks like we have a straddle and some limping.
I hope this is a good hand because I believe it is going to be the final hand of the evening.
That's like we said. This is the last hand at 5-5. Jack 5-5.
Okay, and we do have a 5 in play for JP, and looking for no draws or nothing else really happened. A couple people with jacks, Dave and Ryan.
Ozzy the top pair bets it.
Oh, all the jacks are out. JP's in
It
great
looks
shape
like
here.
JP's gonna bump it up. So Ozzy bets 35, JP raises to 90, Ozzy lets it go right away.
That's a wrap.
JP I think is losing value with his I don't know.
You think just call there?
No, because I was thinking that hand that he played against Aaron, but it was Aaron I think that misplayed the turn. Good night. Good night, Game Over Mag, or whatever, Mang. The Game Over Mang.
I
The
think
Brock,
we're
21.
getting a bonus hand here. One final hand at the 5-5 level.
Okay. The clock hasn't run out
What's
yet.
all those chips in the pot right there?
That's someone coming into play.
Moving. Ryan moving into seat 2. All right. Go Ryan. JFK for president. No, we tried that once. Didn't work out. Too soon?
No, I mean if we got some Cheetos, peppered your face all up with them, I think you might have a shot.
Well, I mean,
what ticket would you run on? Republican or?
legalizing online poker. That would be my platform.
I'm not sure which one of those does it. Independent.
Neither of them. I have to be independent.
Yeah.
I'd be in the Bernie Sanders party. I want income equality and online poker legalization.
Okay.
Would you vote for me?
Mabes.
What if I painted my face orange?
Yes, I would.
Okay, all right.
100%. Deuce on the turn. Ozzy checks.
Seat open, guys. If you want to come down and get into this game, we're ready for you.
So Here's David getting
Are those
funky.
white chips?
Yeah.
Oh, they're green. They're
I
green.
feel like he changed.
They're white.
He's playing against Azan. Azan's letting the best hand go, but he kind of changed his game
And he does. He has
against the
gears.
Crusher.
He's one. Dave is Dave C is one of those players that studies his play on the stream and constantly tries to adjust.
Very good.
So it was a fun night. We had some good times and some bad times, and you know, life loves a tragedy.
And there were some.
There were some, for sure.
Stay tuned on Wednesday. Well, don't stay tuned. Come back on
Be
Wednesday.
here the whole time watching and
Stay the
waiting.
whole time, just watch and wait, because Veronica and Friends this Wednesday is going to be crazy.
Now, look, Veronica and Friends is always lit, right? Always lit. But this time for... Got it?
Lon McCarran. It's floating. I'm a magician.
This is going to be, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first
Oh, wait.
08 on Veronica and Friends. Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
And this has kind of become your game, like you're falling in love with this game.
I am. Holdem hasn't been a good boyfriend to me, so I started cheating on him with 08, and then I fell in love with 08. So I'm just gonna stay with him.
Well, guys, don't miss it. Lon will be there, and hopefully he's dressed like that because he looks
Oh
fantastic.
yeah, he's coming
there.
over before the show and borrowing that stuff from
The
me.
hair.
Yeah,
Yes,
100%.
very good. Guys, don't miss it. Veronica, Lon McCarran, a whole bunch of special guest players drinking wine, getting drunk, and looking at 4 cards and playing a high-low game. What's not to love?
What is it? Have a good night, everybody.